How loud is this?
Not horribly loud.
Dice.
Okay. No, it's my keyboard.
Oh yeah, no, that's not very loud at all.
Humans.
Right?
Hello.
Whoa.
Yeah, Noah had to get a camera and the game going at the same time.
Yep.
Nice.
Running a separate account.
Yeah, when I saw the face of God, I was like, I wonder if he got a camera.
Yup. I didn't get a camera, but I finessed a way to use one that I already had access to.
I love that. That's awesome. All right, well, now you've inspired me because I also have a secondary camera that I was thinking about setting up specifically on my dice rolls.
Nice.
So that way we could just have like a pinpoint accuracy of dice rolls. So I might play around with that one time. We'll see.
Cool. So now that everybody is here, you guys are in Undraka. You've just left a temple of Vecna that was inhabited by Darkness. Darkness is your go-to guide of Undraka. Your goal is to reach the Dark Lake and then find a character named Felth Takar, who is an expert on curses and can assist with freeing Shanti and Lily from the curse that Ajax has cast upon them. The only way to access the Dark Lake is by subterranean river. So ultimately your goal now is to find a river which you can take to the Dark Lake.
Yes.
No, I literally had a choice to pick, like, breathe underwater as my cantrip, and I was like, nah. I'm never gonna need that. And here we freaking are.
Yep.
And you tried to just give away my underwater breathing willy-nilly that I just bought. Thank you very much.
It was for a good cause, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. But it was whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah. Not
Really
even
moved
bitter.
on from it.
Yeah, very much so. Not holding on to the past.
Okay, so
Here we go again.
traveling through Undraka, there are like 3 speeds you can travel at: slow, normal, and fast. Fast is going to move you 8 squares on the map per hour, but comes with a -5 penalty to perception checks, and you can't like forage for things along the way. A normal speed is in between fast and slow. Slow speed allows for like improved foraging or stealth if you want to. The slow speed will only move you 4 squares per hour.
Well,
Darkness.
seeing that we've never... Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Seeing that we've never been here before, I feel like bulldozing our way through an underground maze. I think we've been punished before doing this. Just wanted to throw that out there for the group.
Faster, safer, always.
I mean, I already have really bad regrets about this expedition. I only have like 4 rations on me, and this is a 2-week one-way trip.
Do I have any rations?
I have 6 rations on me.
Wait, how many rations?
I'm fucked.
I didn't like write in any like starter stuff. I don't think.
I think I put the
So I
rations
think
in.
foraging is very much in our future.
Yes.
Yeah. For sure.
Thankfully, Sin has a book on exotic fungi.
Yeah,
I have
that's.
5 rations.
I was gonna use that the entire trip.
And I've been here before.
Well, don't worry, guys. We have my magic banana.
Why didn't
that's
Why
true.
didn't I
It's
get
the
good
magic
berries?
ladle. We have.
Oh,
we
and the
have
spoon.
Oh no, we're gonna share a ladle?
this, but
Oh, that's
We
not
can all just
hygienic
eat
at all.
random things from
Oh my
Undraka.
gosh.
Yeah, we might want to go slow at first and gather some stuff, and then we can go fast.
Yeah. Sorry, Darkness, but I feel like slow and steady is gonna win the race on this one.
Yeah, I would agree.
So,
I-
Whatever.
So Darkness, you have a loose familiarity with this region of Undraka in your DMs.
Yeah.
You can like manually navigate if you'd like, or you can make survival rolls, and based on your roll, you'll find viable or less viable path towards a
Let me
river.
see if I can't navigate a start point on this map real quick.
So the flashing symbol here is
Yeah.
your temple. It's if you like start in the center,
God.
go left and up, like
Left, up.
yeah.
Oh, I think I found it actually.
Yeah.
I think I found it. Okay. And I don't see the lake on the map though. Is it?
So
It's south of.
yeah, it's off the bottom of the region.
Turg, right?
Yeah, so there are rivers on this map. They're all flowing downward, and they will
All
all
rivers
lead
lead to it, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
All water leads to the ocean.
Okay. So out of character, do we want to just head this fastest way there?
I mean, you're our Sherpa here, you know.
That's true.
You know the way, and I feel like, you know, if there's any like cool things you might want to stop on the way, you know, I think
Well,
we
I
could be
see.
convinced.
Okay. Okay. I will guide us there gracefully.
Perfect.
Then let's just move. I have 10 rations as well,
Yes.
and I don't. I'll just give them to you guys because I don't need them.
So we all get 2 more.
Whoever wants food, take it. Yeah.
Darkness, you don't want the rations?
Aren't you? Do you just like? Do you eat off the like fungus here or what?
I only eat special food.
That I like special food.
I only eat
Can't
gourmet.
have any.
I only eat organic vegan.
So yeah, we can just move normally until we run into trouble, and then we can start foraging along the way or something.
Okay.
So just move us. What's the normal? Is like 6, right?
Yeah.
Just move us to that little like middle square, and then we're gonna head directly south through that little path there.
This
Sweet,
place is
so-
large.
With those 6 spaces of movement, an hour would have passed. Everything seems quiet as you're moving through these caverns. You are passing the occasional glowing bit of fungus.
Picking it.
Some of them look like traditional mushrooms. Some of them are really exotic in their shape. You guys are moving a bit too fast to slow down and pick any of these along the way.
Okay. On the way, Kip's gonna sniff one just to see if it smells edible.
You just get a nose full of burning sulfur
Oof.
off of like a red and orange glowing, really cylindrical and tall chunk of fungus.
That was a poor choice.
Don't smell that.
Don't smoke that.
It says in this book that the Undrakan natives use it to clear their nostrils, actually.
So maybe I did use it right. I knew I was innately wise.
Yeah.
It's only the orb, Kip. It's only the orb.
Oh, keep heading south, Darkness.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. Just keep heading south. There's a place on the map I know I want to go, but we'll just see what happens along the way, I guess.
Nice. And while you guys are moving, what's your marching order? I have Darkness up front.
Yeah, that's
can I
fine.
go behind Darkness?
Whatever.
It's not a huge.
Never turns around.
Because, well, I have to. I don't. So what does it mean that I can't get lost in Undraka? Like,
So if you tried to backtrack, you'd
Oh,
be able to
100%.
successfully.
okay, okay.
Anybody
So
else?
I just
like,
kind of feel like the second leader because I have this skill. So
Sure.
it's not because well, I mean, like I put my hair a little bit.
Lily and Darkness are Undraken camp counselors.
Welcome to Camp
Darkness
Undraka.
makes the worst camp counselor.
So, Darkness and Lily are up front. Who's following behind Lily?
I'll be behind.
Do we
Five
have
in
anyone
here.
who's like tanky?
My name's Sin.
Yo. Nice. Okay.
And who's behind Sin?
Me.
Yeah, I'm taking the very back with Waffles.
I'll be hanging out with Corval.
You're not going to be trying to, make a new best friend.
Well, I kind of got shamed a little bit last session. I'm gonna pump the brakes a little bit.
You gotta play it cool, Kip.
I look back and like, remember, you don't care.
Yeah, like whatever.
I just give a disapproving head shake to Kip as I look at him.
I can't please anyone.
Darkness, what is your passive perception?
Good question. +2.
So 12?
Yes. I probably would, even though most of us have dark sight, I probably would have cast the light cantrip.
Sure.
And just have that going like a little bit ahead of us as well. Because you can you control the light? Oh no, you okay. Maybe just have cast it on.
Sit on like your hand.
Yeah, just like on my hand and pointing it out in front or something.
You cast it at the end of your whip and you're constantly just...
I was thinking about it, yeah. It's like baiting things out from the darkness.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys come to a corridor ahead of you. The cavern that sort of like is snaking along widens out. You can see the floor here is like, it's very dirty and unkept, but it's like artificially flat and smooth. And you can start to see that the walls of the cave have been carved out and smoothed out as well, as though something has been here inhabiting the area.
So are these like gigantic scratch marks? Is that why it's all super smooth? Darkness, do you know of any gigantic, large, shelled creatures that live here?
There's lots of things that live here.
Is this like a cavern fiend?
Maybe.
Okay, that was a Brandon Sanderson reference. The Stormlight Archives.
It's probably dwarves. They smooth out and create tunnels like this.
Wait, dwarves?
Dwarves?
Haven't been here in
What?
like a very, very long time.
Excuse me?
Yeah. True.
Do you know of dwarves here?
Only the God, what the fuck?
The Duergar?
Yeah, Dwegar. Yeah. Only Dwegar.
Bard is definitely like, those like kids who are really into mythology.
Yeah.
As a like young person, that's Bard, but for dwarves, the only reason that she speaks Dwarvish.
Oh, didn't know you spoke Dwarvish.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Love having a dead language,
Yeah, it's
like
so.
read hieroglyphics.
Pull
Is
up
there any
that-
writing?
There is no writing on the walls or anything that you can see here.
Have you like spoken to a dwarf before?
Oh, all the dwarves are dead.
Of course.
What? See, Bard.
There's a whole town of them.
What?
What?
Drunk bastards. Fickle.
No, you're not telling us dwarves are alive right now.
Dwegar. I don't know what
What
you're
are you-
talking about.
This is shattering my world. My world is too small.
How long have they been here? Have they always been here?
I don't know. Maybe. I only talk to the occasional one. They're not very nice people.
That's crazy. Did you know I got cursed by a dwarven statue once?
Whatever.
Yeah, it was actually like totally whatever. It wasn't even a thing.
Sounds like you
I
deserved
also
it.
got cursed, so but for longer than Kip, So you could say I'm just like slightly more cursed than Kip.
Whatever.
Actually,
I'm even more cursed. I'm
pretty
cursed with
sure
the
I
power
went
of
like.
light.
Also, I just need to correct this real quick. I'm pretty sure I went like a full week and a half with being cursed, and Bard, I think you went like a day. So maybe you should get your facts checked.
Been
That
cursed
is
my
just
whole life.
fully so not true. I was cursed for so much longer than
No, the entire start of the campaign, I was cursed for
yeah,
like
that is true. That is
like
true.
a solid 2 weeks or
And
something.
technically, the last like 8 session have been like 2 days.
Yeah.
Well,
It was like
So-
session 2 you got cursed, and you got uncursed like very recently.
Suck a duck,
all
Bard.
right, I take it back.
Congrats,
having-
Kip. You won it.
Kip's been
Yes!
having nightmares most of this campaign.
Victory! But going back, Darkness, did you say that you've been cursed your whole life?
Yeah, since I was a child.
Hey, you and Lily will have something to talk about.
Been cursed with the power of light.
What?
What?
Hello?
That's a terrible
Finn,
curse.
Finn
I
has
can't
been
believe.
silent through all this Dorgar stuff, like mind blown, and at that she's just, what?
Yeah, that's whatever.
So,
We
so-
need elaboration, Darkness!
Wish I could spend my whole life in
It's like that.
darkness. Yeah, I'm cursed with the power of light.
What does that even mean?
did you?
Hate that. Hate
So-
it.
The cantrip that he has cast right now is a light cantrip.
Did you name yourself Darkness after knowing you were cursed with light?
The stupid elves named me Darkness.
Okay.
It's not even my real name. My
You know
hero name.
dwarves
Wait, so does that mean you're an
and
elf?
elves?
Huh?
You're an elf?
You're an elf?
Said the elves named me that
Does that
back in
Are
my
you an elf,
vigilante days.
You're what?
Vigilante days.
Is there even law down here? How can you be a vigilante?
There's law in some of the cities.
Cities? What?
He's
What?
down here!
Of course there's cities down here, but you think this place is just a barrenest cesspool?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
it's not.
So there are cities. Cool. How are you a vigilante?
Well, I was.
Okay.
But you changed your wicked ways or something?
No, I gave up on the elves because they hated me. So I
You
stopped
actually-
being a vigilante.
You were part of the elves then?
Wait. So you were
I
a
lived with
vigilante.
the elves as a kid.
You were a vigilante, and they didn't like you, so you stopped.
Yeah. they're racist,
Oh
stupid
my God.
bastards.
Oh, we got an ex-vigilante turned tour guide for Undraka. What a great time.
Aren't you glad we came down here, Sin?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just can't fit in, whatever.
Do we go home?
Lily, you can see, right? You can see where to go, right?
Let's book it out of here, man.
Jesus.
Already been paid. Doesn't make a
I
difference
swear I'm
to me.
trying to calm down.
Okay. Darkness. Just a quick question. Like, were you there during some of like the uprising of the elves? Like, do you know what they're up to
What?
right now?
What are you talking about?
You have no idea what's happening on the, upper world.
Did you keep the name Darkness as a vigilante?
Or is that another
Whatever.
name? Like, I don't know if that was the vigilante
Right.
name. Or if that was...
I like how the biggest deal to sin is the name.
I can't. Sin just sits down and meditates.
Darkness is feeling judged heavily at exposing his backstory and is gonna turn around and face away from the group.
Oh, Darkness, we were just connecting. I was feeling some good vibes.
Oh my god. Dying.
I'm gonna back up to Corval and kind of whisper, being like, "You heard all that, right?
Yes.
Is he a good guy or is he like a bad guy?"
Well, it depends. If he was a vigilante against bad people, that'd make him a good person.
And we get to choose if he's a good person, right?
Based on what he did, we make a judgment. Sure.
And we're judging him good, right?
He hasn't done anything bad that we're aware of.
I need to be crystal clear here, okay?
As of right now, Kip, we're treating him as good.
Okay.
I mean, there's a way to test it, Kip, if you want. We can just give him oath plate and tell him to go to town.
I like the idea of just trusting he's a good guy right now.
Yeah, that's a much
Okay.
safer plan, Kip. I agree.
Yeah,
What?
okay.
You don't want a nuke to explode all of them, Draco?
Okay, I think I
Just
need to go
making sure.
get some water because I can't stop laughing. It's too much.
Oh my
You
gosh.
can't escape it. I'm out here.
Okay, I'm still gonna get water though.
So, yes, Kip, we're going to believe he's good unless we see otherwise.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Thanks, Corval.
Darkness, you definitely hear this conversation.
I was
Yeah, I just
whispering.
whatever.
Darkness, what would you like to do?
So I'm just a little confused at the orientation of the new like play space we're in versus the map. This is like a smaller cavern, a part of it. We're like in the middle down
Yeah.
that path,
Yeah,
right?
so it's not like gonna be exactly reflective of how
Sure.
the map's laid out, but it's like
Sure.
attached to what's going on.
Okay. And okay. I'm gonna-
So the way where I assume you want it to head ultimately is gonna be like
Would be
around this
down,
corner,
right?
down, yeah, down and then left.
Okay. I'm gonna peek upwards at the door.
So you can see there's a very small passageway carved into the rock here.
Sure.
There's a door that you can see a little bit of from around the pillar that's in the middle of the room. This thing kind of like goes up to the ceiling. And then up this way is the larger door that was mentioned in that message.
Is it open or closed?
There's no actual like door on it. It's just the empty frame.
Right. Can I cast the light cantrip on a rock and throw the rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
How much does the light cantrip illuminate?
Let me read it. It says, if it's not strong enough, I can cast something bigger. It says 20-foot radius.
Okay.
20 foot for dim light and an addition. It's 20 feet for bright and additional 20 feet of dim light.
Boom. Where did you want to throw this?
Through the double door.
Hello.
North on the map or on the play space.
It has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. sneaks. You can get it to right about there.
That's a weak arm. Does anyone? Okay, never mind. Wait, let me. And I would know. Okay. I will turn back toward the group. Which way do you want to go? South is the way we should be headed, but there's some ruins if we want to scavenge for supplies.
Speaking our language.
Are they dwarven ruins?
Most likely.
Let's
based on
go.
the
Oh,
carvings
let's
of the
go.
stone.
No, we're gonna die. Let's go.
Let's go.
Bard's just getting a lady boner right now.
There's a sneaky
Speaking of it.
path and a not so sneaky path. Are any of you stealthy?
I'm pretty stealthy.
Yeah, I'm pretty stealthy too.
I'm just laughing. I look at Waffles also in plate mail, just laughing.
I'm kind of stealthy.
Super stealthy.
Should probably stay as a group if we're not all stealthy.
Okay.
Lily can make us stealthy though. She's pretty good at that.
I could cast Pass Without a Trace. I'm worried about losing a spell slot so early.
What, like,
Yeah.
what could we run into here?
I don't know what's down here. Do you?
Lots and lots of things could be down here.
You could roll an insight check if you like, Darkness.
Yeah, let me do that. Oh! 19 plus.
Nice.
What do I got? What do I got? Let me check. What do I got? Insight plus 2, 21.
Boom. Lily, you would be next up after Darkness if you wanted to do something.
I thought we were just moving to check stuff out.
I think so. I sent Darkness a insight check on this area.
Oh, so did I not have contact? Okay, never mind.
By the footsteps on the ground, there's likely creatures here that have been here recently. There's plenty of gatherer, hunter creatures that live down here.
Are we
Maybe
talking like bad creatures, good creatures, scary creatures?
It depends. Everyone's trying to make their way down here. Grimlocks, trolls, hags.
I mean, like the fairy tales?
You mean like the real life Indraka?
You
No.
mean Grimm fairy
This
tales?
is all I've ever known, outsider.
I mean, I remember reading about them as a kid, and I guess I kind of still am a kid, but like,
Well,
to
grow
read-
up.
Okay, do we need to scavenge?
yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Rattle rat.
In that case, I suggest we don't take the big scary doors, and we head directly west through the little teeny tiny passage in the wall, or at least take a peek.
Let's do it.
What about the dwarven ruins?
They likely connect.
Oh, okay.
So, Darkness, are you advancing into the space?
If I have a pass without a trace is like plus 5
Plus
or something
10.
to stealth. Plus 10 to stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I'll still take the lead and try and go through that little small passage there to the west.
Same
Okay,
order.
so we're moving to the left and then down a bit.
Yeah.
Sweet. Lily, you see Darkness walk about 10 feet out into this area, and suddenly beneath him, the floor opens up as a pit trap. Darkness, you're dropped.
Oh man, no one checks for traps even.
Darkness, you're dropped 15 feet down into this pit, which is going to deal 8 bludgeoning damage to you. And with your dark vision, you're able to like look around the bottom of this pit, and it is stuffed full of loose chunks of purple fungi. It's not glowing. You need to make a Constitution save.
No.
By the way, the doors of the trap closed up again over Darkness's head.
No.
So he just
Constitution save 19.
nice. There's an eruption of purple spores in this small space. You're able to hold your breath before inhaling any of them. You don't want to breathe these. Everyone also needs to roll initiative.
No. Oh God.
Just desperately scanning my items, like, what can I use?
Arcane counselor.
You're right. I got 15.
Hi, shout out to the 2 crew. I got a 6.
Fine.
15.
15, Kip?
15.
I just heard teen.
A
14. Okay.
I'm rolling initiative too, right?
Yes.
A 1.
You got a
plus
1.
2, 3.
So 3. Bard, what did you get?
Harvey's not here.
9.
Corval and Waffles?
Despite all odds, I got a 19. Waffles got an 18.
Jeez.
Low dex crew showing up.
Wait, do you get a plus 10 to your dex rolls?
Only for stealth, I thought.
Only? No, I think it's straight up.
It should just be for stealth.
Yeah, it's dex checks involving stealth.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The music started, and I legitimately thought we were about to be in a Dark Souls fight, and I was like, well, shit. Time to really fucking try. Oh my god, I was panicking. But it's okay, we still got somebody within Draconite.
We're fine. We're fine. Yeah. No reason to panic yet.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are able to hear an eruption of deep, growly voices hollering from the 2 smaller passages to the left of the screen. It sounds like anywhere between like 5 to 10 voices, and they're super excited that one of their traps have just gone off. Corval, you're first in initiative. What would you like to do?
Did I see Darkness fall down into the trap?
Yeah, you would have been able to see this. It would have been like between multiple people's shoulders, but he just dropped, and then you hear the trap seal above his head.
Okay, so I'm gonna run down to the pit. I think I can make it in 6.
Yeah.
So I will just tap down with my hand to put pressure and lower a blanket down.
So you're just like trying to like push open.
Try to trigger it, right?
Yeah. So you need to make a Dex sleight of hand check.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm really good at those, let me tell you. 14.
So you have to put a pretty significant amount of weight on your sword to be able to push the door open. It does pop open, but you weren't able to keep your footing, and you tumble in on top of Darkness.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good.
Nice.
Darkness and Corval both need to make con saves.
Actually, can I, as a reaction, when I see him falling in, I want to reach into the fabric of time and do a little tweak ski, and give him a little bonus of 1
plus 1 to his roll.
Plus 1 to his roll.
That's literally all he needed.
That was just enough tweaking.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
So Corval, you have an option to jam the trap in either the open or closed position.
I will choose open, because I'm
Okay.
a nice gentleman.
Please, man. Please.
And the good news is, actually, now that you hear my peripheral, anyone within 10 feet of me has +3 on save because of my aura.
Nice.
Alright.
Because of my aura.
And I'll just start waving Waffles over because this is going to get bad.
Cool, so for Waffle's turn, he'll use his movement to get to you.
I feel so bad for this. He's going to run and attempt to jump over the pit.
Over Darkness?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there...
I think it's athletics for the jump, right?
Yeah. Because it'd be more than 5 feet.
Alright. 23?
That'll do it. So Waffles will land occupying that space there, or those 2 spaces there.
Does he see anything down that hallway?
This one here?
Oh, no, the one way south.
No.
Okay.
This expands into another similarly sized, connected section of this chamber.
Okay, so I'm not sure what it's called. There's an action where you can get in a defensive stance. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. I will look it up, but yeah, that's gonna be his action, just getting in a defensive position.
I think I actually have that quick save.
He's taking the dodge action.
Okay,
That's,
Got
I think, disadvantage on attacks on him.
sweet. Lily, it is your turn.
I have no idea what I'm doing at all. Because we don't see anybody, right?
There's a lot of excited noise coming from both of these hallways here.
Okay.
So something lives here, and you've set off their traps.
Lovely.
What? I don't want to move around the room either because I feel like I'm gonna fall into another trap.
Yeah. Is there any buffs you can do?
Let me see. I mean, the only thing I have is resistance, and that's spell saves.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to perception check the room and see if you can spot traps.
Oh, yeah, let me do that. So that's a 17.
17, nice. So you're able to see there's pretty heavy foot traffic that's disturbing some of the dust and debris that's on this otherwise really smooth floor. But the foot traffic avoids multiple areas on the floor, highlighted here.
Okay.
Oh.
I wish I had a way to mark them. Can I
Yeah.
Can I just run and leave? I have. Are there 5 of them?
That you could see, I think so.
Okay. Can I go put? I have 5 candles. Can I just go set candles on those?
You can definitely get a couple of them.
Yeah, just the one by Waffles, and then the one to the right of Corval. Would I be able to do that?
Yeah, and I'll end you over this way.
Okay. And I don't know if saving throws are going to be enough. And it's concentration, so I won't be able to do anything else. I think that's going to be turn for me.
Okay. Kip, you are up next.
Okay, so after Kip reaches into the fabric and saves good old Corval from falling and following the fate of darkness, Kip's gonna kind of come out of it and be like, I'm gonna come help, and tries and push past Bard and reaches into the backpack and pulls out his 50 feet of rope that he has, and like whoosh, whips it down into the hole, and like basically supports himself as if they're gonna try and climb up, and be like, climb.
Okay. And that'll be turn for Kip.
Yeah.
Awesome. You're able to see emerging from the two doors a male and female figure. They're humanoid but very deformed. They have pale, very malnourished complexions. You can see like veins under their skin. The one that appears female has pink paint like smeared all over her body and across her face in like tribal patterns. The male appearing one has similar patterns done in a blue paint. They're shouting in something most of you can't understand. From the bottom of the pit darkness, you can understand them because they're speaking Undercommon. And this is what they are chanting.
Surprise! Happy birthday!
Both of them roll out. You can see them just like scatter a bunch of stuff over the floor, leaving caltrops. That'll be their turn. And Bard, it's your turn.
It's not suspicious.
Okay. So there are candles on some of these things
on a
here.
few of the traps.
Yeah. Would my passive perception,
Yeah, you can just see them.
Okay. All right. What? Can I make some kind of check on what they just threw?
Yeah, they threw caltrops, so they're like little
Okay.
spiked things that are gonna fuck up your feet if you walk over them.
Okay. Can you make dex checks to avoid, or is it just like?
You can move through them at half speed to avoid them.
Does it kind of look like this is a bottleneck?
Yeah, pretty much.
This door here?
There's two wider caverns that both narrow down into smaller caverns, leaving the bottom and bottom left of the map.
Okay. Where were the voices coming from? Of the,
the tunnels behind the two figures that have emerged.
Okay. Which one? Like, that's only like 5 feet of space, right?
The tunnel that they passed through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one seems like there are more people behind?
Even you have like a passive perception of like 19 right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even with that, you hear pretty equal commotion on both sides. Maybe around 5 bodies behind each of them.
Okay. I guess I'll just go Cloud of Daggers on the guy in front of the thing.
The blue one here?
Yeah.
I'll move you up behind. Do you have to see the space to cast Cloud of Daggers?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll move you up behind Corval to do that.
And like that, it will be blocking this passageway, right?
Yeah, that Cloud of Daggers there will block the door.
Beautiful. Okay. And then, I'm gonna have my goat.
Goat.
Greatest of all time.
Well, my goat can't really. Can I have my goat ready a charge action?
Yeah.
For the next for that
Pink one
other
down here?
door. Yeah.
Cool.
And I'll tell it not to go on traps.
I
We're
don't think
getting that
it'd be.
specific.
It's not going to be intelligent enough to see what you're seeing.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You
So
want me to make checks for it?
I don't think it's smart enough to know what a trap is. You can give it
That's
very
fair.
specific movement commands.
I'll just tell it to go around, like past Kip.
Okay.
And around this middle thing.
So like go past Kip and hug the middle pillar, and it should be fine.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then just ram somebody.
Cool. Sin, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move and use the move action and just get 2 below the spot the trap Lily is in front of.
So right here.
Yeah, like there are 1 below if I can.
All right.
Oh, and I guess I'll bonus action rage. Alright.
Okay. Darkness, it is your turn. It's a strength check to climb out of this pit.
Yes, I would like to climb.
I did throw a
you
rope
can-
down.
You can make it with advantage because there's a rope to hold on to.
Sweet. We'll see if I need it.
Get out of
15
there, darkness.
Plus, 15.
Nice. So it looks like Darkness is like struggling, mostly like out of breath, having to hold his breath down in this pit to avoid the cloud of spores. But one hand after the other, he does pull himself up and ends up next to Kip on solid ground. The trap that he was dropped into is still permanently stuck in the open position.
Can I
Oh, go ahead.
and now I can. That was just my movement, so I can do stuff now, right?
Yes.
I can see the pink one from here, right?
Yep.
I would like to cast Flaming Sphere and leave it in the doorway where the pink one is.
Nice.
Okay. What's the like
It's a
size of that?
5-foot diameter sphere. And the creature has to end their turn in it to take damage. Or I can, in fact, I'm pretty sure right now, what I am going to do, because I don't have much else to do, you can use a bonus action to move the sphere. I'm just going to move it straight into the pink one. Just one more, like, diagonally down into her.
Yeah.
Like that, and it'll hit her. You ram the spear into the creature that causes the blah, blah, blah. You move it. So they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 6.
Yeah, 13. So they take 2d6.
All right.
I need to buy movie things to make a roll for me.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead.
5 damage.
Nice.
There you go. Can I say, we aren't food? In undercommon?
So she just shrieks out, suddenly engulfed in flames, and you can see like little bits of the pink paint that's all over her skin like flake off in sizzling embers.
Nice.
Is that your turn, Darkness?
That would end my turn.
Cool.
First light.
You guys hear something ear-shattering and unsettling coming from the wider open door this way.
No, we don't.
Why?
It sounds like two very large monsters growling, almost as if they've just been woken up.
Oh, this
From
must
which
be
door?
Mother and father.
Top of the screen, there's a 10-foot wide open doorway up there.
The the creatures. Sorry, I'm eating. The creature said for mother, for father. So this must be them.
Darkness, I'm kind of feeling a little sick. Can I leave camp now, please? Is there a bus ride home or something?
Mom, can you pick me up?
Oh, pick me up.
Together.
Corval, it's your turn.
And I heard the roars.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to just start. I'm gonna ignore the candle, but start moving up northward. As far as I can, I think I have 6 squares of movement, and I'll just do a dodge action, just getting ready for whatever's coming.
Okay. It's off slightly to the right of the door. Fine for you there?
Yep, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Sweet. It is Waffle's turn. Are they gonna still be holding their dodge action?
No, Waffles seeing the flaming sphere had an immediate flashback. It's gonna move 3 squares to the left. It's
So
gonna-
he will be stepping into Caltrop, so he'll have to either half his speed or suffer the effects
I
of
think
the
he's
Caltrop.
fine moving at half speed.
Okay.
Because he'll have normally 60, so he'll be down to 30. So that's still 6 squares. So he'll move in 3 to the left. He's gonna attempt a grapple action on the blue guy.
Okay. So that's the strength.
16 for Waffles.
I think Waffles and I had the same idea.
That's a 7. So Waffles will successfully grapple this weird humanoid troll-looking thing.
And then, grabbing the person, dragging them along the ground into the flaming sphere.
Right. So Bard, roll for damage on the cloud of daggers because he's being pulled out of it, right?
Yep.
Does Waffles
Well-
get hit?
Is it?
So
It's when they start their
technically-
turn or move, right?
So technically, when upon casting, it's no damage is taken. So they take damage on their turn or when they enter the area for the first time.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like it would make sense if he was getting pulled out.
Yeah, I feel like just moving through it should count, and I feel like that's what we've done before too. So go ahead and roll damage on those cloud of daggers.
That is going to be a 9.
Nice. So as he's gripped by Waffles' just massive pug jaws and pulled out of the cloud of daggers, it's just like he's gone through a garbage disposal. Any remnants of clothing that he had, it's sort of a makeshift vest and a loincloth, are just shredded, and he's coated in tons of little micro cuts all over his body.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, so Waffles would be able to put him into the the fire as well. So that should be damage from darkness too, right? Dankness.
Did it dankness?
Hello, Dankness.
Mr. Darkness.
I thought I was muted, so I muted and then I unmuted. I'm sorry. It says that they have to end their turn, so I'm not sure.
Okay, so if he doesn't break free of Waffles' grapple and get out of there,
exactly.
then he'll take damage. Okay.
Yeah, he's just holding there and he's just growling.
The reason the pink one took damage was because you moved it
I
as a
moved
bonus
it
action,
in-
right?
You can bonus action ram it into someone. Yeah.
Well, that's an option for you for later time.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I think I can ram it into both of them. That'd be cool.
Lily, it is your turn.
Okay. Can I move north about maybe 5 squares?
Which way?
Up to the top, toward Corval, and cast Spike Ground on that doorway.
The doorway?
Yeah. It's a 20 foot. Yeah.
What's the range of that again? Is it 20 feet? Or
Yeah,
10
it's a
feet?
20 foot. It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay, anything else?
Well, that's a concentration, so, and that's my action. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kip, your turn.
Okay. Kip's gonna look at Corval, then look at darkness, then look at Corval, then look at darkness, and be like, what do I do? Darkness?
Help your friends.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, don't fall into any pits next time, okay?
He's like coughing up spores.
Kip like pats darkness timidly, like on the back, be like, "It's okay. I'll go protect Corval, or I guess Corval will protect me. One of the two."
Darkness smells disgusting.
Is that before or after the spores?
Yeah.
Kip's gonna walk up to basically right next to Lily on the left side, and be like, "Are you ready for whatever's coming?"
Not even in the slightest.
Yeah, me
No.
neither. Okay, thank God. I thought I was the only one.
I pat Kip on the shoulder and I was like, "We might die today."
I really hope not. And with that, Kip's gonna prepare an action, and he's gonna prepare Erupting Earth and do like the classic Toph stance, wide stance, super planted, just grabbing the earth down below, ready to launch it up, whatever happens to come up right next to Corval.
Nice. Okay. It is the Grimlock's turn. Another one is going to exit this door, entering the Cloud of Daggers. So that's damage, Bard.
Harder.
I love the wood chipper in the entryway.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
Bad.
So she walks out and is immediately met by just swirling, swarming tiny blades that are just eviscerating her flesh.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
Right, behind the two that are being burnt currently, another one appears, and down to the south, 3 more are making their way up this direction.
Holy smokes, there's a gaggle of them. What the heck?
A gag.
Yeah, wait, what are they? What are these things called again?
Grimlocks.
Grimlocks? A gaggle of Grimlocks. That's perfect.
Gaggling, giggling, Grimlock.
Bard, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
Or actually, the burning
My
people
goat never
take damage
went.
because it's the end of their turn, right?
That would make sense.
Yes.
So 2d6s.
Oh. You want separate rolls for both, or just one straight?
Yeah. 2 rolls.
It should be
for
one
the-
roll, right?
It's 2d6. Just do them like one at a time.
Right, but they both take the same damage, I think is what's being asked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it doesn't say.
They do
don't
take
know.
the same damage.
Okay, then yeah.
That's the easiest way to handle multiple.
That makes sense.
Hey, that's not bad. 7 damage to both.
Nice. The one that Waffles picked up and ripped out of the cloud of daggers burns to a crisp, and his wailing moans of pain are eventually like faded out.
Okay.
Only Sin sees this, but Waffle's grinning head turns the person that just entered the other doorway.
Nice. Some gigantic pug head just being like,
Sin, you're up.
Exactly.
Seeing that Waffles most likely can handle what he's doing right now, Sin's gonna take 4 steps down and start attacking them. Or we'll start with the one on the
Wait.
left.
Wait. Darkness is gonna yell out. Darkness is gonna yell, stand a bit back! If you can't make it there.
Okay, sit. I can.
I'm gonna cast
but
Fireball. And I don't want to hit you.
Sin'll. Okay, cool. Sin'll wait then, and ready in action to attack the first thing that walks up to her.
Yeah, that's good.
Darkness, it is your turn.
Fireball. The 3 of them.
What's the radius of fireball?
20 feet.
Okay, yeah, you got all of them.
I'm now very worried about Darkness.
Fireball!
Because they were billed as a cleric, and this cleric has some effed up stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cursed by the light.
Light cleric stuck in Undraka.
Throwing fireballs around.
Yeah, exactly. And casting light normally. Like, come on.
Yeah. What the heck?
This is so funny.
I'm gonna need you to roll. So they make a dex save.
Okay.
What is it? 66?
I'm looking. Oops.
I forgot what it was at first level.
8d6.
8d6 first level? Holy shit.
It's a 3rd level spell, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, dex
okay.
saves. We've got an 8, a 16, and a 19.
Yep. So they both, the 2 of them take half damage from this.
Okay.
So one of them's gonna take the full brunt of this, and 2 of them are gonna take half.
Yep.
Go ahead and
What's the
roll
what's
me
the
out.
damage?
Hold on. Do you add anything because you're casting a spell?
Good
I think it's
question.
just flat damage unless you have a perk or something.
I
Okay,
have a few
okay.
perks. Nothing to. No, these ones that it's not affected by it.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Uh-huh,
Okay,
uh-huh.
okay. 3 6s, 6, 12, 18, 22, 25, 31.
Yeah, that's fireball.
Yeah, 31 damage. Holy shit. Feels good to roll
My
that many
gosh.
dice.
I need to buy some dice.
Yeah.
I could have rolled this 1d6 8 times. That's good.
So when the fireball clears, there are 2 smoking skeletons left over, and the charred, barely breathing remains of one left.
Successful. As
Jesus.
a bonus action, I shall ram these 2 standing next to each other with a flaming sphere.
The
Oh wait, one of them's
by
dead
Waffle.
already. So one of them, yeah.
Cool.
And they have to make a dex save.
That's 5.
Nope.
2d6.
Yeah.
Throw my d6 away like a dumbass.
You're gonna need those for me
Yeah.
a lot. Thank you.
8 damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
She is just barely hanging on in the flames, still screaming.
Nice.
All right.
Walk into the spikes.
Corval, Kip, and Lily. you're able to see a very pale blue light start to fill the doorway that Lily's spiked growth is inhabiting. And a very long, four-legged, snake-like creature slithers its way around the corner.
Oh, good.
Oh
That's
no.
father.
Oh my god.
It stops and looks at the spiked growth in front of Lily.
It has to make it easier.
Oh, it's intelligent. Lovely.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, Undraka's gonna scare me the entire time we're in it.
Yeah.
This was we should have checked for traps and left.
This is for your mom, Lily. We're doing this.
I know, but it's scary.
Hey, if we can't survive down here, we're not gonna be able to save your mom.
We
So,
got it.
So
Right.
it looks
we
at the
gotta make sure
spiked
we get
growth,
done.
kind of snarls at it and stomps one of its front paws. You see what looks like gills on its neck start to flare with a brighter blue light, and erupting from its mouth, a massive beam of lightning just directed at the spikes blocking its path. Unfortunately for it, it isn't able to damage your spiked growth, Lily, but it is not happy about that.
Good, good. Don't be happy about that. I swear to God, don't be happy about that.
Get mad.
Corval, it's your turn.
Oh, so it's not. Oh no, it's not even care about the spike growth.
Well,
It's not
it,
going through
it didn't advance through it. It tried to attack it.
Yeah.
This is a 10-minute long. I can't do anything else. It's a 10-minute long spell.
Well, you can do non-concentration stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if I. Would I have a read that this creature is gonna just play in range, or do I think it's gonna get tired and charge? Would I have any form of insight into that?
You can make an insight check on it. Make
Alright.
the insight check with disadvantage.
How
Alrighty,
many
let me-
turns has everybody had so far?
This is round 3 of combat.
I have a big 10.
Okay. I think I got skipped.
Go 10.
Yeah, I think she got skipped before me.
Corval, your read on this creature is that it's really not that intelligent, but it's smart enough to recognize uncomfortable spikes in front of it that it doesn't want to walk through. So it's likely that it will probably charge you at some point.
Okay, I will go down to the left of the rock. Basically, I'll use my 6 square, start moving down to the left, and just gesture for them to get away from the spikes.
Gesturing to the monster to like get away from them.
No. To Lillian Kip's like, he's gonna come, but we should give him space.
Sure. Is that a good ending spot for your movement?
And I'll do my 6, and then I'll just go back to dodge, because I know it's coming for us.
Okay, so you want to be all the way over to the left as far as you can.
Yeah.
It is Waffles' turn. So the one that Waffles was grappling is the one that's been burnt to a crisp, so Waffles' jaw is free now.
Okay, so Waffles has an
Drag
intercept.
another.
Is he smart enough to know if the flames or the blade of daggers are more effective in shredding his prey?
I don't think so. They scream pretty equally for both.
Okay, well, it worked the first time. She's gonna go up to the one up top, attempt to grab them, and bring them back to the fire.
These guys are getting minced and then roasted.
Yeah, pretty much.
So grappling this Grimlock.
Oh, that's a 6.
It's okay. I'm rolling like shit too.
Oh no!
I also have a 6. So you grapple successfully.
Okay. With like a little bit of tired jaw, Waffles will grab them and pull them away into the fire.
Just stacking the bodies.
Yeah. And I don't know if they take damage for getting pulled out, and then.
It should be when they end their turn.
Well, I'm talking for the blade of daggers. I don't know if we
right.
count it when they get pulled.
Yeah, we have been. So Bard,
Okay.
damage on the clouded daggers. What was it?
12.
12. Nice. So this straight up like minces off one of her, like her whole foot is just like left standing in the cloud of daggers while she's dragged over by Waffles, leaving a little trail of kind of bluish blood. Waffles sticks her right into the fire, and she'll get cooked at the end of her next turn. Lily, you're up.
Okay. So who's left right now?
Waffles is basically making a kebab with Darkness's fire.
Okay.
There's one more very injured Grimlock coming up from the bottom. There's an unknown number still residing in the complex that's like hidden off to the left.
Right.
You guys haven't been inside yet. And then there's Daddy up here.
Daddy.
Hey, puppy.
Hey, Poppy!
How much fun Oh, I can't even run close to everyone. I guess I'll go as close to Waffles as I can.
Moving down towards Waffles.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can get to here before you hit the caltrops, and to like counteract their effect and walk around them, you'll have to go at half speed. So you can get to here with your max movement.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Kip, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, I don't like the look of Daddy. And then I'm gonna use Chilling Touch. I'm gonna be like, go away. And I'm just gonna throw my skeleton hand, just kind of like try and like look him right in the eyes. And that's gonna be a 9 to hit.
9 misses.
Great. That's cool. That's cool.
Its little paw goes up and blocks it.
He just pop. With that, Kip's gonna give a little squeak and run straight behind Corval and use him as a human shield.
Great.
Then, yeah, it's gonna be like, protect me!
Kip, you know it breathes in a line, right?
Oh, shit!
Alright, it is the Grimlock's turn. The one that was initially being roasted by Darkness's flames is going to retreat, which I think triggers the damage. Darkness? Or is it only when they end their turn in the flames?
They must end their turn in the flames.
Cool. That one retreats. The one grappled by Waffles is going to try to break out. So
14.
strength check. That is a 15.
Oh my goodness!
They will manage to break free, and are going to just dart through the flames and retreat with their friends back into the complex.
As they run, they just see a large frowning pug as they run away.
Sin, the guy ahead of you is also going to turn tail and head back the way that he was coming.
You're lucky. I would have cut your head off.
Darkness, you're able to hear them shouting from back in the complex.
We'd be more scared of mommy?
No, Daddy's
Daddy's kind of hungry. They're saying he needs to feed.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
Give him the goat.
Give him the goat.
Our goats are always
Excuse
used
me?
to feed things.
Bard,
It's true, honestly.
Bard, it is your turn, Bard.
Okay. Should I like take 2 actions this turn,
Yeah,
or
'cause she was skipped before the whole fireball thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm sorry.
yeah, I
Yeah,
was skipped last turn. It's okay.
my bad. Yeah, you can absolutely have 2 actions.
So the first turn I had the goat like ready for disengaging, so I'm hoping that that won't be a bonus action
Sure.
now.
Yeah.
For it to start moving towards these guys below here.
So down and to the left.
Yeah. There are like farther down. Those are people, right? At the bottom of the
Uh,
screen.
Fireball.
There's 2 corpses.
Oh.
You got the goat hunt
Full
down the
corpses,
injured
okay.
person.
And
This
there's
one,
running
this
away.
one is alive, running away.
All right, then the goat will pursue that person.
No witnesses.
And it has 40 feet of movement.
There's not
Okay.
much to witness.
Can
in
it
a
pick me
drink.
up?
The goat
It's
can get to right
unfortunately
there.
a normal-sized goat.
Yeah.
Okay. The charge. Okay. Then Art is going to bonus action for it to fully go.
Do the charge attack.
Charge, yeah. Which is 20 feet, and the goat is not gonna. Like a 10.
10 to hit.
Here's a question.
Yes.
You bardic, it will hit?
No, it will not hit.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Can you bardically inspire a goat?
You know what?
I'll let you chew on that. I can't do that right now, but
I
I'll
will
let you
allow it.
wonder.
I will allow it.
Okay. Future reference.
In the most literal
Alright.
sense, it hears you.
Goats have emotions. They can feel inspired.
Exactly. Well, I'm connected to this goat, I brought it into this world. I'm gonna take it out. Okay. I'm going to turn around. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow.
All reliable.
Here we go again.
Oh, geez.
Here we go again. Get ready to get shot in the back of the head.
Welcome to the team, Darkness.
Let's go.
Like as Bard is like trying to aim, like she definitely like lingers, directionally through Darkness's space, but eventually trains the eye and doesn't get a nat 1. It's going to be a 16 to hit.
15 to hit, and this is aimed at Daddy, right?
A 16, yeah, and I'm gonna have to approach, so I'm within 30 feet. Cover movement.
I like that we're just calling him Daddy.
Yeah, now
One's
been
daddy,
claimed.
And then the other one's mommy.
Okay, so 30 feet would be here.
16.
16. Your bolt flies literally like right past its head and just barely grazes the corner of its temple, but deals no damage.
Come on. Okay. Since we're kind of like doing a turn round, is it okay if I shoot another crossbow?
Yeah, go ahead.
Same. 16 again.
So again, this time on the other side of its face, it's just like. All right.
And
oh,
that's
go
it.
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Sin, you're up.
Enough movement to get to him? 6 movement?
To the Grimlock?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
I'm gonna attack him. Please! I'm sorry to steal this from you, little goat. That's a 24 to hit.
Y'all got KD.
That'll hit.
We don't have the traps marked down there. Careful.
Oh, that's true. I'll be careful. But what'd you say?
That it just got like 22, right? That definitely hits.
Yeah. Oh god. I do 15 damage to him.
Nice. So Sin just like books it around this goat that's going for a charge and just cleaves the guy down the middle into both halves, falling to either side.
Yeah.
And this Grimlock is absolutely no more.
I can investigate this area for traps, like maybe if I could, using my Tinker's tools.
You can make a perception check to look for them. The Tinkerer's tools would aid you in just actually like disabling them.
Okay. Make a perception check. Quick. Nope. That's a 10. Or that's a... Yeah, that's a 10.
Yeah, you aren't able to make out where any of the traps are. You're pretty sure, remembering what Bard had pointed out earlier, that there is a trap leg right here.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Darkness, you're up.
Yay! I'm gonna scream out as I turn around and see Daddy. Father, we have cooked the flesh to your liking. Feast upon the Gorthok.
Gorthok?
Or whatever they're called. What are they called?
I thought, well, that's the cooked version of the Grindylows.
Sure. Sure.
Dracula
Grimlock.
cuisine.
Grimlock.
Indeed.
Like bread versus toast.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so, I think, did I miss it? Is there a Grimlock still near my flame or not?
There was one in your flame that ran away.
Ran away.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've retreated back.
I
to where
think
they
I'm
came
gonna
from.
stop concentration on it. You
Okay.
can get rid of it. And I instead will palm upon my bat minions, spiritual guardians.
Oh.
Are you actually Batman? Like you live in a cave, you're a vigilante, you have bats?
Okay. So roll 1d4 darkness.
Okay.
Darkness was sleeping in the
we go.
rafters. Was he upside
A
down?
1? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So you got a 1 and roll one more d4.
24. 4.
Nice. One bat will arrive in 4 rounds.
Nice.
Oh.
That sucks. Wait, is that how that works?
Yeah.
One
Wait.
bat will arrive in 4 rounds.
No, not that. Not that. Spiritual guardians. Flavored as bats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not that. And spiritual guardians is just, there's spiritual guardians that flitter around myself in a 15-foot radius. I'm gonna start walking up. I want to stand.
He looks like a comic cover.
Yes.
I want to stand in the little corner above. That's Bard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to stand in the corner.
You can get to right here.
I have how much movement do I have? I think I have 30.
Yeah, it should be 6 squares.
Okay, that's fine. And as I can do a bonus action, I have something that can help.
So Bard, darkness kind of like steps in front of you. It is encased in a tornado of bats, like Batman Begins style.
That is so dope.
No one's hurt, right?
I don't
I
think
don't
Like
think
you.
so.
No, we've been pretty
Looks
clean
like
so
you, no.
far.
so. Yeah.
Then I shall cast spiritual weapon.
Nice.
And a what is it called again? I can't pronounce it.
Thurble?
Yeah, Thurble appears. a spectral thurible.
So this is the like, in like Catholic Church and other churches, they have like they're like containers that are on the end of chains, and they swing them with incense.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Darkness summons like an ethereal version of one of those, basically.
And I can cast it 60 feet, and so I cast it right next to Daddy
Nice.
and smack it. I'm pretty sure it can attack on its turn or on my turn. I'm not
Is it
sure.
right
how
in the
that
head?
works. Let me see.
I haven't read the verbiage for that. So.
When you cast a spell, you may make a melee spell attack. Yep. And it has 5 feet of range. On hit, they take 1d8 plus my spell casting. So 1d8. Let me grab that. And have it plus spell casting modifier. I think is plus 5. So that is 12.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
That misses, unfortunately.
No, 12 damage. It
Oh,
just
12
hits.
damage. It just hits. Okay.
No, you
okay.
make
Yeah.
a spell attack against the creature.
I make a spell attack.
Yes.
Where...
You make a melee spell attack.
What does that even mean? I just roll.
Like roll to
Okay.
hit, and you should get your spell bonus modifier.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
And probably proficiency because of.
Yeah,
Mister.
he's proficient. Yeah.
16 plus 5. 21.
21 hits.
21 hits for... And it's still the plus 8 plus the spellcasting modifier for 12. Take a bonus action. Yep.
And your Thurible, is it something that's like basically a weapon for you, or does it have like
No,
a
so
summon
it's not even a concentration spell. It's just
Yeah.
a summon thing, and I don't have to focus on it.
This is the
Now,
bonus
as a bonus action, I can move it 20 feet, and it makes another attack.
Okay.
So it's just a constant bonus action I can take from now on.
It's crazy.
It's cool.
Plus spiritual weapon or plus spirit guardians. Ugh. Spirit guardians.
Yeah,
is that
and
concentration?
so the Spirit Guardians is concentration, but it is 15 feet radius, and so where my character's standing now, it's basically blocking Daddy from exiting as well as the spikes. Like, because it's a 15-foot radius, it goes all the way out 3 squares beside me. All right, each square is 5 feet. Sure.
Yeah, each square is 5 feet,
Yeah. Okay.
and you centered it. So you cast this on.
It
Daddy,
is centered
basically, right?
around myself. The
Spiritual weapons
the spiritual
on
weapon
that, Spirit guardians is centered on it.
is always centered on myself,
Okay.
15 feet away. Yeah.
And your Thurible is like by Daddy, right?
It has to be 5-foot melee, so I can summon it 60 feet away. So yeah, it's right next to him.
Okay.
On his left or whatever. Okay.
Sweet. The shield will be a placeholder for your Thurible. I'll get an icon for that later.
Sweet.
Okay. It is Daddy's turn. Daddy's not happy getting smacked with your glowing magical Thurible. And at this point, he is just going to straight move through the doorway. Lily, your spiked growth, does it have a height to it?
Does it have a height to it? That's
Like how tall the spikes are?
it does not
Okay.
clarify. It just becomes difficult terrain, and when the creature moves, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet traveled.
So to Daddy's right, there's a pillar. And Daddy's going to use its movement to centipede up the pillar in a spiral, cling to the ceiling, and move through the doorway,
I hate
What?
this thing.
dropping
I
it
hate it.
back down onto the floor afterwards.
It goes in Spirit Guardians
It does.
range. But
Yes.
if I'm right, entering it, it's a hit.
Yes.
It's
Um,
fucking
when the creature enters the area or for the when it starts its turn. So because it entered, it makes a wisdom saving throw.
And it's gonna fucking run away from
That is a 21.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, my
Cool.
DC is 13. I think that's how that works.
So is that half damage or is it no damage?
And a failed save, the creature takes this. The creature takes half as much. Yeah, so they take half, 3d8 radiant damage.
Ooh.
I can just roll the d8 3 times. D8, D8, D8. It's dark. Here we go. 2, 7, 8. So that is 17. They take half. Does it round down or up? I don't know.
Round up.
9 damage.
Nice. So
Because the bats bite into it.
it seems
Yeah.
mildly annoyed by the radiant damage being dealt to it as it passes through the doorway. It's gonna turn to Kip and Corval here.
Why always me?
Yeah, you see once again the gills on the side of its neck start to flare with a glowing blue light. It opens its mouth and unleashes its lightning breath on you guys. It's a Dex saving throw.
Is
for
this
Kip and
a
Corval.
attack that it's making?
Yes.
May I cast Warding Flare as a reaction?
Yes.
It has disadvantage. Oh no, because they're making saves. So this Warding
Yeah.
Flare says that it would have disadvantage on attack. So this kind of doesn't work.
Yeah, it would be a
for
super
them, does it?
spell
Okay.
attack.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
So
Yeah,
Kip,
so it
remember, you
don't-
get +3 for being my buddy.
There you
Nice.
go.
Woo!
That's probably good.
So,
enough.
so that's gonna be 14.
All right. Corval.
20 not natural.
All right. So Corval, you're taking half damage. Kip, you're getting the full brunt of this.
Would I take
Oh,
quarter damage because of my
no.
gauntlets?
Actually,
What's the verbiage on those gauntlets again? It gives you resistance, right?
versus lightning.
Yeah, so you get half damage.
Half.
Yeah, it's a quarter now, right? Because for the save and the gauntlets.
I believe those can stack, so yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna click my heels and say the magic words, and I'm gonna blip through my eternal boots.
Nice.
Yes,
find
you
a
are.
version of myself that succeeds.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
You beat.
What?
So
I got a bunch of
Kip
weapons
gets
from a time.
Kip gets square middle of the chest beamed with lightning, and at the second it happens, you hear a split second of and cut off. Kip flips out like he glitched out of the Matrix, and then pops back in just a few inches out of the way of the thing,
Oh my
Uh,
god.
saving him
Jeez.
completely from the damage.
Jesus
Uh,
What is this kid?
Got him, coach.
Honestly, we're not even sure.
Yeah, this kid isn't even sure yet, so we're all along for the ride.
Corval, that is 12 damage, and that's quartered.
Oh, wow.
That's quartered.
Wow.
Not half, quarter.
Yeah, this thing isn't fun.
Maybe I should go. I was gonna try to clear out the Grimlock.
Yeah, don't think the Grimlocks are coming back.
We got problems,
No.
Sin.
Yeah.
All right, that
Got
is
issues.
that
you
is
got 'em
Daddy's
too.
turn.
No.
Now let's wail
Oh,
on
okay,
him.
I thought you were saying he's going again or something. Never mind.
Oh.
I thought he said now it's Daddy's turn. I was like, what?
No,
What?
now
Oh,
it's
Mommy.
Mommy's turn.
Mommy. Oh,
No.
Oh no.
Hey, there's the colors. That makes sense now.
These
Yeah.
gender norms, I swear to God.
You deserve to die.
Alright.
Hey, y'all assumed the genders. I didn't tell you who's what.
I did notice
True.
that it was like ambiguous language.
All they
Appears to
screamed
be
out was
female.
mother and
Like,
father.
alright,
So we don't know which.
like Blue's Clues.
Corval, your turn.
Oh boy. So I'll move 2 squares up. I will just scowl, draw my blade, mark it as my oath, like, you're dead. I'm sorry, whatever you are, you have to die now. And I'm just gonna take my sword into it. Just take my sword into it.
Okay.
That's 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Is this evil by chance?
It is.
I will give it a level 1 smite.
Nice.
Uh, 18.
Nice.
And then, because the first one hit, I'm like, okay, the flourish always hits. I'll then do a flourish on it.
Of course.
Standard protocol.
Yeah, 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'll give it another level 1 smite, because that's standard operating procedure.
Just hear Sin
Company
through
policy,
Lily's
man.
speaking stone. You've done it! You've perfected the flourish!
Okay, this one's for 20.
20 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
And I'll start yelling for Waffles to get over here.
It is Waffles' turn, so Waffles is going to use their movement to move to you.
Yes.
Okay, so half speed through the caltrops would be 2, 4, 6, and then...
And I'll do a head-on charge straight forward.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So good old slobbering charge. We'll see if it hits. If it does, that's going to be magnificent.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's 11. It just rams into it.
Yeah, so Waffles goes in for a slobbering charge and just bops square up against the, like, chest and neck of this thing.
Normally, Waffles tackles smaller things. This is the first big thing.
Yeah, this thing is 3 times the size of Waffles.
Yeah. And you just hear like a small whimper.
Lily, you're up.
Okay, so clearly my spike ground does nothing. So
It has
I'm gonna-
means of avoiding it, yes.
how high are the ceilings?
The ceilings vary from 15 to 20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Wind Wall,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put that through that whole doorway so it hits both mom and dad. Mom and dad are going down.
Yeah, so it's just
Yeah.
straight back through here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me see.
It's a windmill.
So, squall of strong wind rises from the ground. Blah blah blah.
What pushes up out?
A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. They make a strength saving throw, so they have to beat a 17.
Okay. That is a 16 and a 19.
So one of them fails.
Okay. They were in order. So daddy fails, mommy's fine.
Okay, but no, mommy takes half as much damage, and
Okay.
it's how much? Sorry, I'm reading it.
Does it push them or does
48.
it just hurt them, which is good?
I don't think it pushes them. It pushes like materials on the ground that aren't secured.
Yeah,
Okay.
it like lifts things, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it would be able to like launch them.
So, but like thematically, they're supposed to be like hitting the ceiling, and that's why they're taking bludgeoning damage.
I think it's actually the force of the wind itself is damaging.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
it's
Okay, that
like
makes sense.
it being created does force damage,
Sure.
like pushing them
They're
to
being,
either
like,
side or
tumbled.
something.
Yeah.
So that's 50. And I'm gonna also use my necrotic damage.
You have like a pool you can draw from, right?
Yeah, I can use the I think it's half my druid level. So let's see. Equal to half your druid level or less. So I'm gonna use all 3.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's see.
Big baller
I
today.
think it was D10.
Oh.
Yeah. So what's 17 plus 14?
There's 31.
31.
31? Yeah, that's 31 damage
Nice.
total, so one takes half of that.
Crazy damage.
Yeah, no kidding.
What's the most damage we've done on Churn so far?
Fireball.
I feel like it's Corval.
I'm pretty sure it was either Corval or Sen who did it.
Yeah, it's
It
either
was-
the crit smite or I think
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I might have had the
It was like 60 something damage. It was like 68 or something.
yeah, it was either a crit smite or crit on Oathblade with all the extra
Yeah.
savage attacks and BS I have, and like superiority dice and such.
Yeah. Okay. Lily, that's your turn. Daddy looks a bit stunned by the amount of damage he just took.
Is
Good.
it Daddy's turn right now?
It is not Daddy's turn. It's going to be Kip's turn.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Okay, so feeling a little empowered by seeing all this damage start racking up on these bad boys. Kip's gonna walk forward, kind of next to Waffles, a little bit to the right though, and he's gonna say, he's gonna be back behind Waffles, yeah, and he's gonna say, "Go back to the nightmares where you belong." He's gonna put both of his hands on the ground and just lift up this huge, gigantic, erupting earth. And because, so is the tail technically part of the creature? Like, if I was to hit the tail of Daddy and the face of Mommy with my 20-foot cube,
Yes.
Can I do
Yeah.
that?
So the creature occupies these 6 spaces.
excellent. So yeah, my 20-foot radius will hit both of them if I position it like right on the tail
Yeah.
of something like that.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put that bad boy right there and straight up Toph style just grab the ground and lift it up in this massive erupting earth
Nice.
explosion. And that's a dex saving throw from both of them to take half damage of. Oh, heck yeah. 22.
It's a dex save.
A dex save for a 28 full damage.
All right.
And that's
Daddy has got a 6 on that dex save.
nope.
And Mommy's got a 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, that's a win.
And it's 28 total damage.
8 total damage.
Nice.
14 You're still taking damage.
Damage. Excellent. So, and now the ground also becomes rough terrain as well.
Nice.
Everybody does so much
Extra
damage.
rough. Extra rough.
The
Extra
spike
rough.
terrain is gone.
Yeah, Spike
it's
Growth would have been
gone?
gone. Because Lily cast a different spell.
Oh, is that how that works?
I'm pretty sure Spike Growth and Windwall are both concentrations, so yeah, drop one to the
Oh,
Does Windwall keep going?
other. Does Windwall keep going?
I don't think so, Lily.
What?
Is Windwall persistent, or is it just like an
Yeah, it's a
explosion?
minute-long concentration, but I don't think it does any more damage unless it is like.
It just like
What is the-
creates a wall. A literal wall.
Yeah,
You can't break
Yeah,
it.
so smaller creatures, they can't really walk through it, and missiles that get shot through it, they go straight up.
Nice. But larger creatures can. This thing
What
is
do you think
classified
of-
as a huge monstrosity, so
What do you think about the breath attack, though?
Can't trip
It's
it.
not a missile, right? Like it could. The breath attack could go.
It's any projectile.
yeah, the breath attack wouldn't be a projectile.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
More of a beam.
Go.
Who just went? Kip just went. And Kip, you finished your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. The Grimlocks have taken their turn, and Bard, it's your turn.
All right. So that pink one over there, the one that appears pink,
Yes.
is it holding a shield?
No, that's the icon for Darkness's thermal.
That'd be adorable.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that would be pretty cute.
I was really hoping. Does it look like they have any metal objects on
No.
them?
They have slick salamander-like skin.
All right. Hey guys, if somebody wants to stick a dagger or sword in there, be my guest. But I'm assuming that there are no more little guys left. Yeah.
Not that you can see. They've all retreated to their quarters.
Okay.
And you did notice this. Their retreat happened at the same time that you guys were both kicking their ass and Mommy and Daddy showed up, and you're not sure which one ultimately made them run.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I would like to take out Rapier, save point. But I am currently holding my crossbow. Are we can I stow and grab as an object interaction, or would I have to?
Typically, pulling out a weapon is a full action, I think.
Well,
Can
so
you drop your crossbow?
drawing a weapon is not an action, but stowing and then drawing another one typically is.
Okay. Yeah, so you could drop your crossbow and pull out save point.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. Yeah, and then I'm gonna attack Daddy.
So moving up to Daddy, yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's gonna miss. So 14.
Yeah, that misses.
Alrighty. We get to
So
see this
as you swing, as you swing save point through the air, you can see the runes around the hilt start to glow softly, prompting the opportunity for a retry.
Alrighty. Wow. Okay. Just really sad. 17?
17 just hits.
Alright.
Nice.
That is going to be a D10. How exciting. And is it just +1, or can I add my Dex mod?
If you're proficient, you can add your Dex mod in your proficiency if you have it.
Beautiful. Okay, so that's gonna be 13.
Nice.
14 actually.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So after the first miss, you activate save point, and the entire circular guard spins around counterclockwise really fast, making a metallic whir sound. Everyone else can see Bard blink for a second, and suddenly the wound appears on the monster as though she hit, even though all of you saw her miss.
What?
This shit's cool, guys. And then I'm gonna back up.
Okay, you have 3 more squares of movement. So you can
Then
go
I'll
here.
go right back to where I was.
Cool. And your crossbow is on the ground there.
Cool.
Sin, it is your turn.
Oh,
Hold
sorry. Can I
Your goat
call the
friend.
goat back?
Call the goat back? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Falls in trap. Dies.
Don't
Sin,
do it.
you're up.
I'll double move straight up. Plug on the left side, trying to get out, and then I'll go around the
Cool. So with the caltrops adding half speed to the last little stint there, you can get to about there.
Can I try to throw a dart in between Corval and Waffles right into the...
Yeah. Oh, and the Cloud of Daggers has ended, right, Bard?
No, it's still up.
Okay.
Is that within 20 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20. No, you're just out of range.
I'll just roll a disadvantage fuck it. 2 10s, that's a 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
Nice. And then a d4. That is 8 damage.
That's one heck of a dart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
1d4
damage.
plus 4.
Nice. So this lodges directly into Daddy's eye, and you see it just kind of like squint and recoil back, roaring horribly.
Oh, at least I could do something. Just lost my
Darkness.
fucking
It's your turn.
Okay. I think we just want to pump damage. So I'm going to cast Burning Hands. They make a dex. Daddy makes a dex saving throw, and I'm pretty sure it's only 15 feet. Colin, I can't hit Mom. That's too far.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Dex save. That is that's a big 8.
Yeah. And so they're gonna take 3d6. I'll just roll it. 1, 5, 11 damage.
Nice.
And as a bonus action, Thurble, attack! The Thurble's gonna attack Dad. Let's just finish off the Dad. And I have to make a spell attack. Okay, so that's a nat 1. That's not gonna hit.
Oh, nope.
No, it's not.
You never know. You never know.
No, no, that's not it.
You gotta believe, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, and I actually I want to move just to the left of Bard, so the breath can't hit both of us. And I'm still in range of Daddy if it runs away from my whip to be in attack of opportunity.
And that was a nat 1 on the Thurble attack, right?
was a nat 1 on the Thurble.
Nice. That's gonna deal to you 5 points of psychic damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
And this is the immense amount of frustration you feel. One, because you don't like the Thurble already, right? And
I hate the Thurble.
yeah, and it
I'm
completely failed you. So
True. Okay. The bats bite him immediately at the start of his turn.
what does?
The bats, my spirit guardians.
Nice. Yeah. They make a bite attack, right?
They make. No, they don't make any attack. He makes a wisdom saving throw to take half damage.
That is a 14.
2, 5, 13. So he takes 7.
7.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bats, attack!
Daddy is very unhappy and looking super hurt. They've got burn marks and cuts all over their body. Daddy's gonna turn to you, Corval.
Yep.
Are you wearing plate mail?
I am.
Yeah, you probably look scary.
He's not that bad once you get to know him.
Nice. Okay. Daddy's gonna go for a bite attack on you, Corval.
Oh, good.
That's a 22.
Can I use warding flare? Disadvantage?
Yes.
Blinding light in its eyes. And I say, run, monster!
So with disadvantage, that's gonna be a 13.
Okay, that's a miss. Thank you.
Nice. Seeing that it's missed and how wounded it currently is, the pillar to its right, it's once again going to slither up in a spiral, clinging to the ceiling, and disappear back into
Will it
the chamber
provoke
that it came.
running?
Yeah, do we get some provokes?
It will for Corval and Waffles, yeah.
I have the whip. Is it not? With
Oh,
my
what's your
reach?
range? It's like 10?
It's Nice.
Nice.
You're gonna
Yeah,
whip
okay.
it as it goes.
I am gonna
3
whip
attacks.
It as it goes.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I got an 11.
That'll miss.
Yeah, I'll go
16.
for Waffles.
16 also misses.
Okay.
18 for Waffles Sucker Punch.
Waffles will get that in there.
Okay, let me roll his damage. That's... Sorry, I haven't punched someone in a while with him.
Waffles punches?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Waffles punches.
What?
Oh, that's
Waffles is a
12.
Waffles is
Waffles is a
insane.
boss.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Just wait, Waffles is insane.
Waffles kills this fucking
Waffles
lizard.
gives it a big old wind up and bops it square in the nose, seeing that it's going to try to start to move away. With one dart sticking out of its right eye, you can see its left eye just like roll back into its skull. The whole thing collapses into each other.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Damn it! One of us could have got a killing blow, but you know what? It's
Yay.
always
Waffles.
All right, it is Mommy's turn,
Screw you, mommy.
and Mommy's going to very
Three monsters.
unceremoniously walk over the corpse of Daddy, right up to Waffles.
Is she now daddy?
Takes bat damage.
She's the new Daddy.
Ooh. It's
She
damage.
takes. Yeah, she takes. Make a
save.
wisdom save.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Yikes! It takes half of 8.
Go for it.
Wait, no, I'm counting up.
Oh.
15, 17. Half of 17. So it takes 9.
Raise to the range. Kill this thing.
All right.
Kill this.
So it's gonna run straight up to Waffles, and using both of its 2 arms that are free, it's not standing on them. It's gonna go for a grapple on Waffles.
Oh no.
No, Waffles.
Waffles has to beat an 18.
No, Waffles got a 7.
Right. So Waffles is grappled by this thing.
Oh, Waffles.
Mommy, why?
Using the rest of its movement, it's going to draw back.
The lizard came and took our baby.
This takes Waffles.
Corval, it's your turn.
No!
I'm gonna pursue. So I'll just charge up to the side and just jab my sword into it for Waffles.
For Waffles!
That's a 20, not natural.
That hits.
I'll just do a regular hit on it. Oh, jeez. 6.
Decent.
Yeah, big hit. I'll do a follow-up attack. No, that's a 10.
That'll miss.
I'm so distraught over Waffles.
I can't focus.
It is Waffle's turn now.
Can he make a save to get out of it?
I could do a strength. Yeah, I'll do a strength check. Waffles doesn't like being grabbed. It's awkward for it. Oh, that's a 7 again.
Oh no! That is a 19.
No, Waffles is firmly grabbed.
Yep. Firmly grasp
Is
it.
anyone else here? I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna make the SpongeBob reference.
Lily, you're up.
I'm mad too. Walk me forward. Yeah, it says. Yeah, I just want to go and move speed as close as I can get. And
So the Caltrops have your movement for a portion of it. You can get to here.
okay, that is close enough. Now, it's on the floor, right? It's not on the ceiling.
Yeah, it's on the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay.
So. 20-foot square radius. And it's a strength saving throw. Or he's restrained until the spell ends. She, mommy, I don't know.
Pink presenting.
That is a 21 strength saving throw.
You know what?
Wow, Mommy's
Okay.
strong.
Fine, that's fine. I look at Corval with like one tear going down my eye. And I give a little shrug like I did my best. That's gonna be my turn.
Kip, you're up.
Okay. Oh, gonna run up and be like, Waffles, Corval! He's gonna try and lash him with some Rays of Sickness. Kind of like sideswipe it, see if he can like get around Corval or something. Bit in the face.
Yeah, you could occupy the space that Waffles is in. Waffles is like basically in this thing's arms.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna try to like whip the jaw or something and see if I can get some nice jaw pain.
Yeah.
14.
What is it?
14.
14? That misses.
Okay, I'm gonna twist some chaos up in here, and I'm gonna bend my own luck basically, and try that one more time. It's a nat 20.
Ooh,
Nice.
Okay, so I will say though, I'm pretty sure that now that I bent my own luck, Wild Magic is now open for business.
Oh,
Ooh.
good.
Roll a d20.
So- yeah, I ripped a hole in said fabric for Waffles.
I
15.
love these. 15?
14.
What is that?
Uh-oh.
What?
Not very nice.
What is that? That's always great
It
to
is
hear.
a
Summons a
spell I'm
spectral
not
terrace.
familiar with.
Oh no.
Cool. You get to cast the Shatter spell at second
Oh
level.
my.
Ooh.
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. The range is 60 feet. Each creature in a 10-foot sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw or take 3d8
Oh, yeah.
thunder damage.
Oh my god.
Thunder!
So where do you want this to erupt?
It's can I do like right on the belly, like right on the undergirth of this? Yeah, milady.
Lady.
Right there.
The lizard lady.
So you said that was 3d8.
Yes, it is a Constitution saving throw. It's your spell save. Waffles and Corval will have to make one as well. They are in range to hear this.
Oh,
Luckily, Waffles
sorry.
each get +3. So. Alright,
Hey.
let me roll for Doggo.
I should go to the casino.
Waffles got 15.
15. All right, that what's that?
And I got an 8.
I think the saving is 16.
Okay, well, we're taking it, but it's fine.
So roll 3d8 thunder damage.
Oh shit.
Oh, that is triple sevens. Oh, that's 1. Yvonne.
Sorry.
So, Creole. And then I also did roll a nat 20 on my whip. Just 2d8 of poison damage.
So that's 21 plus this damage for mommy.
Yeah, for mommy.
And
that's
Waffles
gonna be
is gone.
Waffles! I was really trying to save you!
Yeah, he has 19
Coming for
HP.
you!
Jesus.
I bet my luck for you, Waffles!
We're so hell
Mommy
bent on
is-
getting him back. We kill him.
Mommy's just confused with her arms suddenly empty,
Oh my gosh. That's
ringing in her
that's,
ears.
Yeah, that's gonna be 15 damage. Wait, is critical doubled?
Yes.
So that's gonna be 30 poison damage, and now mommy needs to make a Constitution saving throw, or she's poisoned.
Pretty sure mommy's poisoned.
Yeah,
Constitution. It's an 8.
that's nope.
Cool.
Gonna be a
So mommy just took 51 points of damage.
I'm so sorry, Corval.
It's fine.
That wasn't my
He'll be
intent.
back.
That was the opposite of what I wanted.
Waffles won't blame you. It's okay, Cap.
Kind of just slowly starts crying to himself.
I'm more concerned about what we're gonna do. I'm more concerned about what we're gonna do without him.
True.
All
Our
right.
meat shield is gone.
Is Waffles a magical creature?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's fine. He's the spell Fine Celestial Steed.
Yeah, in a pug form.
Yes.
He's a warhorse-sized pug.
he's a monstrosity.
No, he's beautiful.
Yeah.
He's
it's
the
amazing.
best
He's
boy.
this beautiful beast.
Ah,
Darkness hasn't had any interactions with him. He needs to stay as far away as possible from that dog.
He's
So
great in a drinking contest.
Ew.
it is the Grimlock's turn. 2 of them will have re-emerged from the furthest south corridor, and both of them are bearing javelins, like spears, that they're about to throw. Both of them are aiming at you, Sin.
then just turns around and gives
Uh,
talking.
Bring it
that's
on.
a crit failure and a 21 to hit.
Ah, that hits. I'm a 20.
Cool.
Big smokes.
You take 1 piercing damage from the javelin.
So if it's half,
Uh,
0.
You take no damage from the javelin. You do have to make a Constitution saving throw.
oh no,
I like that they threw it long way so it just bounces off you.
that's that's a 9.
Ah, boy. So you look
Roll the
into
3.
you look into your shoulder, like on your back, to see where the javelin's lodged into your flesh, and you notice that it's made out of a very familiar purple fungal substance.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Bard, it is your turn. Oh, the Grimlock that crit failed, they threw their spear into their own foot.
Nice.
Alrighty. How bad does mommy look right now?
Mommy's very unhappy. but she still looks pretty strong.
Is she strong enough to ground us?
Yeah, if you heard this mommy coming up the stairs, you'd be nervous.
Okay.
All right. Okay. First, I'm gonna have that goat. Stupid. I'm going to give. Who wants to be a little bit inspired today? Who needs some inspiration?
Pip is still currently crying to himself over killing Waffles.
Pip, it's okay. He's magical. He will come back. And I'm sure he won't hold it against you. And take that D8. And then I'm going to head up and stab at Mommy.
Alrighty.
Uh, 17?
Just hits.
Beautiful. Uh, 7 damage.
She seems very mildly annoyed at basically like just the little needle poke of save point.
And then if I just move one space to the left, I won't like get an attack of opportunity. Right?
No, you'd be fine there. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Bard Sin, you're up.
Sin slowly walks up to Lily,
Yeah.
raises the sword, single tear coming from the eye, and swings twice.
Yeah, the purple fungal spores have twisted Sin's mind, forcing her to attack her nearest ally.
Yeah.
When, in the absence of an ally, she would attack herself.
That is a 19 and a 14.
One of those hits. Does the 14 hit, Lily?
Is it? Wait, is that against my
Your AC.
Well,
Yeah.
a 19 and 4? Yeah, one of those hits. I thought that was damage for a second.
No.
I'm sorry.
I saw my life flash before my eyes. You ho. It's gonna flash again, but
Okay, it was only a 1 though, so it's 8 damage.
okay, I'm fine.
Easy.
Now
Yeah, you
can I
need the
roll to
crit
try
like
to get
I
out of it?
What's that?
Can I roll to try to get out of it now?
Yeah, at the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's 21.
Nice. You're free from the effects of the fungal spores.
I hug Louie. I'm so sorry.
I cry a little bit because I'm really stressed out right now.
I did not mean to do that. Just everybody
okay.
stay away from their javelins.
Oh.
And then I
No, do it
will...
again.
Well, that's the end of your turn, right?
Yes, but I still have a little movement. Can I? No, I'm not gonna fuck up. Oh wait.
All right. Darkness, it's your turn.
Darkness, seeing the party in disarray, will begin to brood, and the bats will swirl violently around him. He will walk 2 squares up and to the left, stepping on that head of the dead lizard, and the bats enter Mommy Lizard's range. So Mommy's gonna take bat damage. Go wisdom saving throw.
The strongest elemental, bad.
Yeah.
That is a crit fail.
Okay.
Yes. Double damage.
I don't think that's how that works. It's a save. So I don't think it takes double.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
It
Um,
fails.
It just fails horribly.
It's embarrassed.
It's a little bit embarrassed. 3 plus 4, 7 plus 5, 12. So
12
it
points of
takes
damage.
12 radiant damage. And then Darkness will hold up a medallion with a black scarab on it and say, "This cursed night, Vecna's Knight, give me strength, for you are undone. And he will cast Channeled Divinity.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
His
What is that?
No.
Radiance
is
of
that?
Dawn. And so the lizard has to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's channel?
That is going to be a 12 on the con save throw.
What does that even go against? I think
Against
it's
your spell save DC?
pretty sure. Yeah, so it's 13, so it fails.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take 2d10 plus 6 radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice.
3d plus 7 plus 6. It's gonna take 13 radiant damage. And lastly, but not least, he's just wailing on this thing. He's gonna point forward, and the Thurble will attack as well.
Nice.
That is a 10 to hit,
10 to hit, that misses.
and the Thurble will whiff.
It
I'm trying
whips.
to understand your hatred of it.
That is, the bats will swirl more aggressively.
The bats are pissed with you.
Yeah.
All right. It is Mommy's turn. Mommy's just seeing the slow advancing of these, like, what it would consider lesser, weaker creatures, just slowly backing it back up into its lair, and she's becoming very, very frustrated. Corval, she's gonna go for a grapple on you.
Yep.
Eight strong together.
Gotta beat a 23.
No, that's a 17.
Oof. So you are grappled in the grasp of this thing's
Oh.
front two claws, and it's kind of like gnawing on the top of your armor as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to take its movement.
Here's a thing about Spirit Guardians. Well, I guess it'd only be for one square, right? Its movement is halved while inside of Spirit Guardians.
Okay, yeah,
that
it'd be
affects the
for
rest of it.
it'd
Or
be
if
for the
that just
first
affects one
phase.
square. Yeah. Okay. Never
yeah.
mind.
So it would be to there. All right,
Wow.
Corval, it's your turn.
So as I'm getting pulled, I'll whisper an infernal. Good. Let's not see anyone see this. I'll Misty Step on top of it
Ooh,
as a bonus action.
yeah.
I'm just gonna just plunge my sword right into it.
Oh shit!
Damn.
That's 17 to hit.
That hits.
Give it a level 1 smite. I was not taking it serious. I need to actually.
Damn. Corval showing up.
Darkness wasn't serious either. It's whatever.
That's 25.
25 damage.
Yeah.
Shoo!
And then the follow up and just keep plunging the sword down harder. Like, this is frustration.
So with the first strike, she's still squirming under you, but it does cause her to like collapse, belly hitting the floor from the impact of the first swing.
All right, here we go. Second one. Ooh, that's 24 to hit.
That hits.
Goodbye.
Just
Bye.
quietly, I'm gonna use my level 2 smite. Quietly, I'll just say for waffles. 21.
Jesus. You've killed it. How do you want to kill it?
I will just carve a pug smile on its back.
Nice.
Yes.
I'll just step out and it's like, we're done here.
Subtle slashing noises of him carving.
I just imagine like Zorro or something.
Yeah.
But it's more visual because it's a long sword. It's like a carving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh man.
So you guys hear some very like sloppy, gutsy sounding stabbing sounds from around the corner. There's like a whimpering final exhale, and then Corval comes walking around, drenched in kind of a greenish blood from Mommy.
Kip like slowly approaches Corval and is like, "You killed it?"
Are we still in
Yes.
battle? Aren't
Yeah,
those
there's
two-
still the other little things down there. It's like
Oh,
once
okay.
we're done,
Fine.
we'll figure out what we're doing.
I thought the music cued me to
Oh no.
relax. I feel relaxed now.
Never relax.
Bosses.
Yeah, there are still some Grimlocks hiding in their caverns. So, what would you guys like to do?
Oh, I'm walking after them. The one who fucking who hit me with that air
It's
javelin.
personal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I? Okay, I'm gonna go to Corval. I'm gonna be like, "Are you okay? Do you need any, help? I can heal you if you need."
Yeah, I'm pretty beat up. As
Yeah.
I look
Okay.
toward Kip, like not trying to put blame, but just giving a look.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the Corval. 1d plus 9. Okay.
Oh, so Kip is like trying to form
I
the
rolled an
word.
8. So you get 15
Oh,
health.
thank you. That's awesome.
Kip's like trying to
Rules.
form the words "I'm sorry," but is just like can't quite get it out fully. Like I'm
It's okay, Kip.
My bats dissipate quietly upwards.
gonna turn to
So ominous.
Darkness and be like, did I just hear you call Vecna's name when you did something?
She's only my patron god, of course.
But like, for real? You pledged yourself to that?
Yeah,
Why?
because Vecna's the god of darkness.
Like, she's evil though, isn't she?
No.
She's not evil?
Why would she be evil?
I don't know. That's what everyone told me. I mean, Bard's pretty smart, and she told me that.
I never said that. That's all you, Kip. That's you making your own assumptions.
But she's evil though, isn't she?
I don't know.
Kip looks to Corval and is like, is she not evil?
Corval looks at Kip and shrugs. All I know is Eldath is good.
All gods are evil in their own ways.
No, not Eldath. Eldath is always pure and good.
Does that make Shanti bad in some ways?
I don't know,
All-
Shanti.
If you ask, two different people who's good and who's bad, they're gonna have different answers,
But
Wise
isn't there like
words.
isn't there
My mom's
like an
not
ultimate
evil.
truth that we can follow always?
Oh.
He Darkness pats Kip on the head. The Grimlocks are gonna be mighty upset. We should skin what we can from these lizards. And
So Sin,
Trying to
you
make
can
up
hear shouting in a language that like has some familiar sounds and syllables to common, but you don't understand enough to really make out what they're saying. The Grimlocks on the other side of the door that you're standing in front of, Sin, are shouting, and it feels like they're actually shouting at you guys, like attempting to communicate. Darkness,
Are they scared?
Darkness, you can understand what they're saying.
yeah, they're saying that their parents have perished.
So when they say parent,
They don't
Is
mean
that, like-
they mean mother and father. The lizards.
Okay, so we were not far off in calling them mommy and daddy.
Oh. Oh. They may have a new mommy and daddies.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
work fast.
What?
They are saying that they wish to feed us.
Wait.
They talk about
Wait,
us?
are we
They
mommies
wish
and daddies?
to feed us. as
I'm
our new
hungry.
parents, I think we should.
I'm not ready to be a mother.
Let me
You
let
can
me
be the father.
introduce us. And I'm gonna try and make my way down to the Grimlock lair. And this
I'm gonna
time,
follow.
Finn's like half about to smash
perceptively,
the door
so
with
I
the
don't
fucking
run into a
sword.
fucking trap.
No repeats.
No repeat.
Can I follow him?
Yeah. So there's Bard, is your cloud of daggers still up?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's the door with the cloud of daggers in front of it, and then there's the narrow passageway that leads to the door Sin is in front of.
Oh, it's a door.
Yeah, there's an actual door in front of the cloud of daggers. This is a small passageway that ends in a door.
I mean,
Uh,
out of
And
daggers,
you walk
I'll
around to
just
see
dispel
Sin
it.
about to break it down.
Okay.
what does I'm assuming pass without trace. I don't actually know exactly what that does. That's definitely ended by now, right?
It lasts for an hour.
But is it concentration because she did the spike growth?
Yeah, is it concentration or a buff?
I think it is concentration, right, Lily?
Pass
Which
that
one?
trace.
Pass without a
Pass.
trace.
Yeah, yeah, it's concentration, so it's
Okay.
Okay, so that would have
That's-
ended long ago.
That's
okay.
up then, yeah.
Do we want to grab what's from the lizards or whatever?
Yeah. Can
Yeah, I
I
think
start
we can
picking
look
up the little spikes?
the
The caltrops.
Yeah.
Taking their caltrops.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right in
What
your
if we
inventory,
don't-
used caltrop.
What if we don't get food from them, but we take anything else?
I am worried they might poison us.
Grimlocks are dumb and stupid.
I actually have a way to test
And
for
they worship-
poison.
Oh, true.
I mean, we probably shouldn't be too hasty. I mean, if they want to feed us, we should probably do it, right?
Well, you
I'm
do
really
think with your
not ready
stomach
to be a
lot.
mother.
Fickle creatures.
I'm not.
They're quick
I'm
to,
not going to be the mom.
So, just a smidge of lore. Darkness, you'd be peripherally aware of at least what Grimlocks are thought to be. They're thought to have once been human beings that were cast out of the prime material plane. They were driven insane by the winding caverns and mazes of Undraka.
Without underwear.
Yeah, and in their insanity, they have clung to false gods and parental type figures to guide their people.
Right.
Oh.
They're like those stupid fish creatures. They cling to false gods. Whatever.
Oh god, I need to grab my crossbow.
Yeah.
So Bard, you'd have collected about 5 of the caltrops before you head over to grab your crossbow.
Okay, how many caltrops are there total?
You've picked up about a quarter of them, so there'd be about around 20.
I'd like to try and carve out the non-darted eye of the blue lizard.
Sure, yeah.
And Kip, I could use your
And-
help checking these ruins.
And maybe take a
Okay.
fang. It has like a row of teeth, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like a fang or two from it as well.
sure. Yeah, that'll take you a few minutes.
Yeah.
Sin, what are you doing at this door?
I half want to get stuff, but I'm not. Sin doesn't want to be overwhelmed with the whole mom presence in front of them, so Sin's probably gonna back up. I'll start exploring the bottom of area.
Okay. And you've hugged this wall on the left of the screen before, so you know it's safe up to
Yeah.
a point from the traps over here.
Can I head that way with her?
Yes.
I kind of want to see if these bodies have anything.
I also I used a lot of spells there or whatever. We should maybe find a place to rest. The Grimlocks
Yeah,
are
we
not
should
going to be.
rest.
They probably won't be so nice to rest with, but.
I mean, we're like their mommy and daddy, though, aren't they?
They they cling to any false god. They could. I'm scared they could turn in an instant, but we could try. It's up to you guys.
I mean, couldn't we
And
just like
I-
tell them to make us some really good food, make us a bed, and then stare in the corner, and then they technically have to do it?
I don't know if they are like that necessarily.
And if we're their gods, though, they should follow us, should they not?
If
Are
they're
we their
insane,
gods?
they might turn randomly.
Yeah, I also don't
I
think that
think
we're
we should-
gods.
We should introduce
make-
ourselves
Not
at the
yet.
very least. Not yet.
Or we could
Yeah.
just
We could
not
always kill
beat
them.
them.
And if they make good food, shouldn't we at least take some?
Kip, I swear.
They don't make.
I
They
swear.
make.
Okay, but
Chauncey,
you guys, they did hit me with a fungal dagger or a fungal javelin.
We
So
want
they're-
that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
want that.
but-
They also stuff their pit traps full of that substance.
Yeah, true.
And then
Oh my
Draken
God.
cuisine is going to be quite a difference from what you above ground are used to.
I mean, I ate mud for a year. It was not that bad.
What?
Don't worry about it.
On an LDAP thing?
No, what?
No, it's a hermit thing.
Oh.
You have to try anything you find out there. You never know.
Okay, I'm gonna let
Yeah.
you
For a
guys.
year, apparently.
I'm gonna let you guys discuss what you'd like to do. I need to pee real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Relief
Um,
Sandiata.
We should just mage hand a bunch of those mushrooms until
From
it's
in
like
the trap?
something airtight.
Yeah.
I mean, just throw them in the cloak, right? Oh, is it safe in the cloak?
Oh, I don't know if it's even the. I have some. I still have a potato sack.
Probably going to contaminate all the other stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if only those barrels didn't get broken.
Yeah,
you know?
Kip.
We
Wait,
have
who
a
was
bunch
that
of
kid?
condoms.
You know?
We have a bunch of condoms.
Condoms.
Oh,
We
the
do have
condom
bunch of
ball.
Oh
like,
my god.
like
so many
water
condoms.
balloon shrooms.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We could create little shroom bombs that we could throw at them and like throw a
That's-
dart at and pop it.
Yeah,
Actually
I
a
don't
good
think
idea.
that I don't.
Brilliant.
Well, it's like a pocket dimension. I
Bro.
I don't think that they could pop, or else Jay is fucked.
That's very true.
Oh, dude.
Oh no.
We're like, you want to test it on Jay real quick? I pull out a dagger.
Kip literally just starts running the other way.
I can hear you running, buddy.
No, 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 no. Kip used earthquake on himself and builds himself an impenetrable fort.
No.
And just whoosh, dome style.
I go over and I
Has
knock.
Oh my god, full
I
metal
knock at your
alchemist.
door. Sorry.
Sorry. Has anybody investigated the red shrooms?
The what?
Somebody has a book
the
on
red
it.
No,
These
we
like
haven't-
red things on the wall.
We haven't
Shouldn't-
investigated any of the wall shrooms yet.
But what do we want to actually do? Like, do we want to talk
Investigate
with the
those,
Grimlocks?
talk to them, and try to get their stuff. We need to.
Well, yeah, I
understand
want to
how
check the
purple-
ruins.
And
I
if
do
they,
wanna
if they
be able
know
to-
how the purple stuff works or how to put it on weapons, we need to.
And
Okay.
I do. You know what? I forgot what. Oh, I do want to take a rest, too. If there's any place
I
that
can
we
sit on
can.
break while
I
you
think-
guys sleep because I'm.
Yeah,
And we
it's
should
just
at least get their
myself
food.
out there.
Wait, are we taking a long rest?
I would have to take a long rest to get a good
I
amount of
would
my
like, I'd like a long rest too, but
Damn.
yeah.
Could we get?
I
the
literally
stuff from
convince
these
them that
people
we
and
are
then
gods.
find
And
the
I'm still
spot?
at full health.
What? One at a time.
Sorry.
Bard?
Nothing.
We, if we convince them that we are their gods, and then we can take a long rest, like in their presence, like they're not gonna get rid of us, their gods, in such a quick time if we keep them in our sphere, right?
Yeah.
I wish there was
It's-
like.
And if
Yeah,
we
they can
truly-
serve us.
And after a while, if we felt uncomfortable around them,
I could just stay up while you guys slept.
Let's talk with
We
them.
could try to-
Let's
we could-
gather what you
Yeah.
need from outside, and then let's all go
Okay,
talk
yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
just get the shrooms, get the caltrips, get whatever's
Yeah.
up north, and let's
Sounds
all
good.
talk with them. And we'll make
We
a
wanna
decision
look
on
around
whether
before we
stay
talk?
or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're gonna-
Bard,
Yeah.
will
Yeah,
join
yeah,
me
yeah.
in
Get
the
the
ruins
shrooms.
up top.
Yeah.
Darkness will join the ruins up top as well.
Before we go to the ruins, do we want to just stuff some condoms first?
With
Group
the
stuffing
fours?
session with some shrooms.
I could be on shroom duty while you guys do that.
Darkness doesn't
Alright.
want to touch condom.
But if
I'm
I start
scared.
coming at you guys trying to attack you,
Latex
know,
allergy.
you know what's happening.
I mean, you can leave the go with Sin, and we'll know one way or another.
I would
Okay, I'll
start
hand
over at the
send
open
some-
one.
Okay. So Darkness, Kip, and Corval are doing the north
I
to
think
the room.
Bard might
no,
be joining us.
I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm coming.
So, Corval, in this room, there's a very shallow pool with this small island and some steps leading up to it. The island in the middle is completely covered in like a foot layer of random assorted bones. Some of these are like beasts and animals. Most of them look humanoid. You can see plenty of bones that are of like dwarvish and gnomish stature, as well as more human and elvish looking figures. Mommy's corpse is also sitting in the entryway to another passage that goes down that way.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to the pile of bones, and take a dwarven skull.
I was literally about to do the same thing.
Yeah, so you shuffle around for a bit and you find one that's in pretty good condition. It doesn't have any major chips missing or anything. It's got a couple of cracks in it, but otherwise it's fully intact. The jaw is even still like loosely attached.
All right, I will carefully put it in my bag and wave over Bard, because I know Bard is a archaeologist at heart.
It's true.
I'll follow.
Dwegar skull.
Are there any? Can I grab one too?
Oh yeah, there's plenty.
Beautiful.
Can I take a perception check around the room?
Yeah.
It's a 13.
So notice there are some stalactites hanging from the ceiling. There's some more of the what's been like the most common fungus that you've seen so far in Undraka is kind of glowing with the soft bluish teal color. You also notice that there are some scattered bones in the water as well. They don't look special in any particular way, just that they're in the water and not on the sort of middle island.
Okay. So can I walk in the water? Can I like touch it, see if it's like actually I can go in it?
Yeah, you can touch the water. So
Okay.
you like lean off over the edge, and it's like
I'm just
about
like-
5 feet down. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
it's icy cold, but
Ooh.
otherwise it doesn't affect you in any negative way. It's just good old water.
Okay. Yeah. I say I'll shake it off, and then I'll go up with the group.
Can I like roll a perception check or investigation?
Yeah, you can do investigation if you want to just pick through the bones.
I'm thinking less about the bones and more about the like surrounding like cavern.
If you wanted to do an insight check in terms of like what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um 13.
13. So you recognize the stonework as being dwarven. Darkness keeps mentioning Duergar every time people bring up dwarves, but the place was almost certainly constructed by dwarves. As far as its purpose, you aren't really able to tell. There aren't any like markings or runes. There aren't any statues. You can assume that there's like living quarters near where the Grimlocks are staying, but you haven't seen over that way.
Okay. Well,
How deep is the water?
It varies depending on what portion of the pool you're in, but it's no more than 6 feet.
And there's no like fish or anything in it, or like spores.
Nothing you can see that's moving in the water.
Okay.
It seems like a still pool.
Darkness.
And
would
we
like
can see all.
What's
What
that?
We can see all around the cavern. Like there's no like hidden spots in there, right?
No, you can see the whole cavern.
Cool.
Darkness would like to meander like toward the pink lizard. Oh.
Room.
And he'll do the same thing he did, although perhaps with a stronger arm. A light rock into the room.
I'll yell, "Be careful!"
I'd like to make a perception check inside of this cavern.
Mm-hmm.
15.
It's littered with traps.
There are not any traps that you can see coming down this corridor. The light is illuminating this little offshoot here.
Mhm.
There's actually a third one of these. They come up about 3 feet off the ground, and they're like little, bit like fire pits, like torch bowls. There's a third one that's sort
In the
of
middle.
blocked.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down this way.
That seems interesting. He'll try and wave the other people over to him.
It's
I'll
gonna
lay
approach.
on hands myself for the rest, and then I'll come down.
He's gonna approach warily. Gives probably like a good solid 10-foot distance of darkness, but still has a friendly face.
He's gonna whatever. He's gonna walk forward. Making
whistle for
sure
the
not
goat.
to step in a trap. Actually, why don't you send your goat in there first?
righty, buddy, let's go.
Darkness, we think alike.
I would also like to just walk behind the goat as it walks in.
Sure.
Give it moral support, like you're pushing it.
Well, you know, just because I might eat the trap just with my passive.
I want to go in that room. So if you could make sure there's no goat. Let the goat de-trapify this like lantern room.
Been goat proofed.
Ooh.
Stairs. Oh.
Is there like a door at the end of this? Is there just like a second level down there?
It goes down to a second level below.
Okay. I'd like to cast a Sacred Flame cantrip in each of the braziers to try and light them, or whatever these are.
Brazier.
Whatever they're called, you know, the like
Brazier.
flame thing, brazier, that one.
Maybe there's braziers on the braziers. Who
Yeah,
knows?
that one.
Just set a
Some
bra on
kinky dwarves.
fire, stick it
really-
on the wall.
Really hot fire, guys.
Now they say stuff about burning bras, right?
Is there anything in them, first of all?
When in Undraka, I guess.
There is magenta-colored soot on the inside of them.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Is there enough? But there's no
So-
material to burn inside of them?
Correct.
Okay.
When you cast the flame on it, the flame actually does hold and burns with no
Ooh.
fuel source for just a few moments before it flickers out. And this happens on each one. They're all 3 lit for a second, and then they just...
We should get some moss. I assume they burn this magenta moss. It could be some hidden Dwergar passages in here.
The dwarves do stuff? Well, yeah, they are pretty crafty. That makes sense.
They like to hide things. They're pretty
That is
greedy.
true. Whatever you do, don't touch any of the statues, okay?
I won't. Sure you will.
Bard
No.
just like looks back, says nothing.
So
Glances
how
around the
did
corner.
do we have anyone who has like mage hand? Or would I have
I
seen
do.
someone use Okay, so he's gonna walk up to Bard and ask nicely if we can use the mage hand to pick up spores from the open trap and put them in each of the flame pits.
I would love to.
Yes. Okay. Let's try that.
Right now? Or we
Yeah.
go downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Right.
All right, so it takes a few minutes, but Bard, you walk over to the pit trap that's lodged in the open position and mage hand up a handful of the purple fungal spores. These aren't like crafted or refined like the weapons. It's just like loose chunks of purple fungus. And place a bit into each of the like torch chalices. Cool.
And then sacred flame them all.
So again, each flame lights up. This time it's actually consuming the fungus and it burns a purple color.
Mhm.
After a few moments, the flames go out and nothing else happens.
Worth a try. Whatever.
Right. Well, I'll send the goat downstairs and follow it closely behind.
Wonder if we just have to keep burning
Oh.
random mushrooms.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, darkness will come down and throw a light down there. Looks mighty dark.
Damn. I maybe roll history, perception.
This is probably the pink
what
one's
this
like
is.
storage room.
You
Like
can
where it
roll.
eats all its stuff.
Yeah, you could roll an insight check.
Okay. Oh, yeah, baby. 25.
Nice. So this is where mommy and daddy made the heart of their nest. There's about 2 feet of bones over the floor, so walking through this place is very crunchy. You are able to see some ruined bedroom furniture and a couple of chunks that are still sort of intact, look pretty ornate, even though they've been decaying for a while. But someone of pretty high importance probably resided here at one point.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does any of us... There's a speak with dead thing, right? Does any of us have that?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What?
Stalked?
Speak with a dead?
Yeah, I am Circle of what is it? Circle of Twilight. I can speak with
Oh, hell yeah.
Speak me on the grave.
But how would you pick which skeleton to talk to?
I can
Damn.
animate
We could have been
dead.
talking to so many dead people.
Well, I don't think you
No,
can...
this is more recent. It's a level 6 thing.
I don't think you can actually just talk with the bones, but if I animated dead something, we could talk with it.
Well, it says at 6th level
I do have animate dead.
At 6th level, you gain the ability to reach beyond death's veil in search of knowledge. Using this feature, you can cast Speak with the Dead without material components, and you understand what the target of this casting says. It can understand your questions even if you don't share a language or it's not intelligent enough to speak.
Right.
So...
Yeah.
So would it have to be...
I think it has to be a lot, able to talk, though, right?
So, yeah, it says... this is the D&D Beyond, not the Roll20 version. You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you propose. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead.
Oh, so you actually... That is a part of the thing?
Yeah. So you you are kind of animating it by giving it the semblance of life. So it has to have the fleshy bits in order to make words to talk. It's not telepathy.
So skull,
unless
a
the
skull
creature
would just chatter.
Yeah, unless the creature had telepathy in its life, then it would be able to communicate telepathically.
Well, we do have 2 feet worth of bones. We could just take every single one by one, animate each one.
Yeah.
I only have.
Somebody's bound to be telepathic eventually.
That would take a few months.
All right. Well,
Okay. Well, we can do that combo in the future if someone's recently dead or something.
Mhm.
We can do that. Okay. Cool. And there's no nothing of value that they just are eating things down here, right?
Yeah, you can roll an
There's no,
investigation check if you want to sift through the bones for a little bit.
I want to see if it's eating things that are adventurers that would have had gear on them or something like that.
Yep.
yeah, I want to check too.
17 plus.
So nat 20.
Oh my god, might not even matter. What did you say? Oh, mine's a 16 investigation, right? I have -1 intelligence. High five.
So Bard, you find a giant bat fang, and this thing is yay big. It's like Velociraptor claw size.
Dang.
We call that a bargaining chip in the business.
I know, right? I'm like, oh wow,
Darkness is
I
looking
love
at you
fat
with-
fangs so much, and they mean a lot to me. You know.
Darkness is looking at you with puppy dog eyes.
Darkness showing emotion?
Yeah, for the first time.
Wow.
Wow, get them fangs
I
out.
hold the fang, and I'm like, it's like whatever, right?
He quickly regains his composure and turns around.
Bard, you also find 16 gold pieces, 2 silver pieces, and at the very, very bottom of the bone pile, something kind of glimmers and catches your eye, and it's a miraculously fully intact, it's about 2 inches long, little glass dragonfly, and it is
Ooh.
animated. The wings are lightly fluttering.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's pretty
What?
cool.
That's so cool. Okay. That's
Uh,
dragonfly.
Darkness.
Animated. Yes.
You find a small child's doll. It looks like it's made out of patchwork, different kinds of material patched together into a little doll. It is stained in multiple types of old blood. It's kind of a dark brown color. You also find an empty jar.
It's actually useful.
Yeah.
And you find a slightly damaged hunting trap. It's rusted around the edges, but looks like it's
Like
still
a bear
functional.
trap?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The dragonfly, does it just seem like a knickknack?
Pretty much.
And the doll, it is just a doll a child would have had, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
It's bloody
Eagles.
doll.
Take it
Mhm.
all.
Trade you this bat fang for the jar.
Darkness will still not be looking at you, but will hold out the jar.
As we're doing the exchange, I'm gonna head down. I will cast Detect Magic because I need to know if there's
Ooh.
anything shenanigans going on.
I could have
Yes.
done that too. Dang, I probably should have done that, huh?
Hold on.
Because if that doll's magical, we're gonna have a discussion.
Guys, darkness isn't evil.
No, you're a light cleric. It's very obvious.
Right?
You worship Vecna, the god of light, obviously.
No, the god of dark. He's just
All
cursed
right.
with light.
The torch thingies do have a faint magical aura about them.
Sure.
The doll does not. None of the knickknacks that have been picked up are magical.
Then they don't exist to me. Good.
I wonder if we just have to keep trying like different types of mushrooms until one of them catches fire.
Well, there's a
so
magenta
here's-
color. We just have to
so-
match the color, right?
Yeah, so he said magenta, but like magenta, I assumed was like similar enough to purple, but maybe it is something that is legit magenta and not straight up purple.
Didn't we see
but-
stuff in the hallways that weren't purple?
There was that red and yellow looking mushroom that was out there.
Can we
Can I
roll
try to like
something to
investigate the
recall?
machine with my Tinker's tools to see if we can get any information about it?
The torch,
Yeah, the torch
Thingies?
machines.
yeah, they are magical in nature. I don't know that I'd describe them as a machine.
We do know that, you know,
We are
if
fine.
something burns, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same color. Like it can end up as a different
That is
color if
true.
you burn it.
Yeah.
I'm not great on
Chemistry 101,
dwarven
what?
chemistry. Yeah.
Anybody know some ancient dwarven chemistry? I look at Bard.
I mean, they've like not existed for thousands of years, hundreds of years.
But you were
Uh,
like a dwarf lover.
Yeah, it's been a few hundred years since
Sounds
dwarves
like
have
some
been
weird
seen in the
slur.
prime material plane. Most people believe that they're just extinct, but some people do believe that they became so greedy that they dug so deep and got lost in the shadow plane.
How weird would I think it is that there's like Dwargar are like really they have their own cities down here, right? Like I would be super confused why they're saying all this. Okay.
Yeah, for somebody to be like, "What? Dwarves are dead?" You're like, nah.
No.
About culture shock.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep trying like different type of mushrooms, seeing if we can get these things to burn?
Lily,
Yeah.
from behind you, you hear one of the Grimlocks in a very like gruff voice utter something that kind of sounds like he's saying like food and eat. You don't fully make it out. When you turn around, you can see that he's like slipping back into the door and has left an array of food out on the floor. It looks like different like meats and small critters that have been roasted.
Okay, can I walk over but like kind of like try to be as timid as possible as I go, just kind of like try to
Yeah.
scoop up the food.
As you approach and get closer, your dark vision comes into a better clarity, and you can see like the door is slightly cracked, and as you get closer, it just closes all the way.
Okay, and there's no one there.
You can assume there's somebody directly on the other side of the door.
Okay, I'm just
Like they
gonna
were
pick up.
watching you through the cracked door, and as soon as you got close, they were like,
Okay, can I just make like creepy gremlin noises as I pick up the food? So I'm just like, I just want to seem intimidating somehow.
"Sure, roll intimidation."
Oh,
I
where'd
like
my
you're trying to
D20 go?
bluff them rather than just be intimidating.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what was that roll? Hold on. So that's a 15. And I just want to go up there and go like, just like scoop up all the food.
So you pick up several fish, and these fish are cooked, but you can tell that they went rotten before they were cooked.
Okay.
You also scoop up a half-eaten stale loaf of bread. You are very sure they didn't bake this.
Okay.
There's also a very strange, very like gaunt and skeletal looking bit of poultry. It looks like a roast chicken, but like way less meat on the bones.
Okay. Can I take that stuff and go over to Kip?
Yes.
And I just want to drop it all back on the floor and go like, I don't think we're gonna want their food.
So Kip, Lily drops some very unappetizing looking food on the floor. Most of it looks cooked, but that does not take away from the fact that it was rotten prior to being put to flame.
You can use the ladle on it.
That's true. The spoon, the whatever.
Is Kip frozen?
Yeah, Kip froze up.
Oh.
Could we like ladle stone?
You can ladle anything.
You can eat anything with that spoon.
That's a cool.
What?
You can ladle anything.
Yeah,
Ari,
you can eat anything.
I
Yeah,
disappeared.
Some of
Did
these
you-
magic items are gonna be like need to be explained.
We don't need rations. We can eat the wall.
Kip,
Yeah.
if you missed it, Lily collected food that the Grimlocks offered her
Yeah.
and dropped it on the floor in front of you.
Yeah, I did hear that, and I also heard that they're probably not the best and probably rotten fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Kip
So,
Kip sighs heavily and was like, "Oh man, I was really looking forward to Mama's cooking."
You were
I
gonna
mean,
be
I feel
Mama's
like we'd
cooking,
have a
Kip.
better shot cutting up these lizards and cooking them than whatever.
Well, I mean, I guess that's fine. We still have the spoon, I guess.
Yeah, we could literally
I
eat
guess-
whatever.
We also have this. Kip pulls out the banana and just like slowly starts peeling it. Take a bite. Is it recharged yet? Is.
Yes, it would have.
Yeah, okay.
It does come back at dawn. So like Bard's bag of tricks, it will remain uneaten until you return to the sun.
Okay, so in that case, Kip pulls out a soggy rind of a banana peel. And as he's saying that, he's like, well, we still have this. Oh. Never mind. Back to the spoon, I guess.
Oh,
That's okay. Are we gonna convince them that we're their gods yet?
I don't know. I think we have to talk to the rest of the crew about that.
They already kind of said that, didn't they?
Well, they already think that we're their parents now, apparently. Apparently.
Apparently. They speak a different language, don't they?
Yes, they do.
We're gonna need darkness, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
But darkness is good, right?
The jury is still out, but he seems
Okay.
okay.
Don't you have detect good and evil?
I do not know.
Oh.
The paladin doesn't?
No, I have a very unique skill set.
Nice, Steve.
Set of skills.
Make me a nightmare for people like you.
I don't know if darkness is caught on. I'm not a traditional paladin.
Yeah, you're an oath breaker, right? I don't know if darkness would catch on. I know, but
That's
If he's-
complicated. We'll have to go over that.
yeah.
Sin. You were gonna investigate these.
Yeah, but you
like-
said they're more magical, right? So would
Yeah.
it have to be like an arcana? Could I instead investigate the room for like inscriptions or like any potential like buttons or like walls that might move if things are done right, I guess?
Yeah. Just roll a investigation on the room.
Nat 20.
Can I give him? Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
I'm just gonna give you guidance. You don't need it.
Touch my back. Make me feel better.
Guy dance.
Dance.
Seems like Kip's really struggling right now.
Yeah.
Caught in the interwebs.
being consumed by the darkness.
You know what? I feel like this is the longest I've gone without turning into a spider.
What?
I think this is
Don't
the
worry
longest I've
about
gone
it.
without turning into a
There's a lot darkness doesn't know, and that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
So it seems Kip was right. You just need to find the right one. I guess could I try scooping out the blue fungi that's on the walls next to me?
Yes.
Well, let me.
Or I guess can
I
I read
guess-
my book to make sure it's not gonna kill me for picking it up? You know,
Yeah.
just try to like do a skim to see if I can find it.
Sorry, my internet is poopy.
It's okay.
It's all good.
But I do just need to have clarification. Was Kip correct?
Yes.
I need to just find the
Okay.
specific fungi.
Okay, yeah, I just need to hear that one time. Kip was correct.
Kip was very correct. We need to
Yes,
find
Kip,
the specific
you were
fungi.
right.
Okay. Okay. I was just checking. Thanks.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. Kip
Just like
continually.
face in book. Yeah, sorry about that. Skip.
Darkness
So-
wants. Oh,
go
okay.
ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna ask to string Bard along to try and mage hand off the wall like various colors of shrooms, and sacred flame them and see what color they burn, and just try it with a couple
Wait,
different
can
ones.
can I just inspect? Can I use the book to try to like maybe inspect like scents that would burn from specific fungi, and see if I can match it to what's in there?
So the easiest way to go through this book is to match what you're looking at to the pictures of the fungi. The other way would be a lot harder to like find something in the book and then look for something that matches it in the world.
Okay, yeah. I guess could I look at the fungi around the area and try to find them and match it to see if they correlate to what's in there? I guess.
Yes.
Cool.
So the blue mushrooms on the wall, which is the most common fungi you've been seeing in Undraka so far, these are known as nightlights. A nightlight is a tall, tube-shaped bioluminescent mushroom that grows to a height of yada yada yada. If a nightlight is uprooted or destroyed, it will go dark after one round, and if a living nightlight is touched by either a creature or an object, its light goes out until it's touched again.
Whoa. What happens if
When are they going to uproot to the
Eat it.
clap on?
What was your question, Bard?
what happens if you eat it?
Yeah. Is there anything about ingesting the nightlight?
It doesn't say anything about edibility.
Your
just
eyes
start
just glow.
glowing.
You're in the avatar state.
I guess I remember seeing some red ones at the entrance of the cave when we walked in. So can I try to walk around the traps and see what
Yes.
that one is?
These are torch stalk mushrooms. Their caps are combustible and they burn a deep purple or magenta color depending on what phase they're in their life cycle.
Excuse me.
Grab 'em.
How combustible?
Also,
They're
does it
called
talk-
torch stalk.
Does it talk about like what their like lifespans are and at what point? they, like,
Yes.
change?
So, Darkness would know this, but pretty much like Undrakan natives use fungus to track time, basically, like seasons and
Okay.
stuff, because there's no other. The sun doesn't happen down here.
Yeah.
More info on the torch stalks, though. Other than that, there's no further information about the life cycle of this particular fungus.
Cool.
Torch stalks will burn for 24 hours once lit. There is a small chance that when you light torch stalks, they will explode in your face.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So let's. I want to
I'll just grab can I grab both walls worth?
Yeah.
Yeah. just
Okay.
them all.
I was gonna be a bit more careful, but
Whoosh,
Yeah,
whoosh.
that's not how this works, right? We just touch statues
you
here
get
and stuff.
you get kind of like they just touch things in
Exactly.
this group. You get a faintly glowing smear of kind of a dusty, chalky substance all over your arms and clothes as you pick
Yeah, you're
this
gonna
stuff up.
explode.
So you're like glowing a faint pink now, but you managed to pick up a good 3 or 4 pounds of the stuff in your arms.
Is that how they color themselves? Is they just rub mushrooms on themselves?
Oh, that
Mushroom
makes
powder.
sense.
Mm.
Combustible mushroom powder.
I'll walk over and I'll
It
tap
was-
the blue one like
the-
twice while I'm going.
Yeah, the paint on the pink one was reacting when you set them on fire.
Oh.
That was burning off. Ho ho.
Was-
Sneaky, sneaky.
So I'll put some in each of them and then I'll back up.
Light them.
I'm out of the cave.
How much did you put in each of them? Like a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit in each of them, and then the rest
Yeah.
is out here.
Yeah. I'll just light them up.
Boom, baby.
Nice.
Get the Zelda noise.
Awesome. Oh my god. Alright, give me 1 sec. I really need to organize my tokens folder.
That's a good sound. Yeah, we've just opened up a second cave that has 100 of these lizards.
A portal suddenly opens.
We
We all get sucked
transported to Asgard.
To the infernal plane.
Little do we know the GIF that he put inside the chat was actually what was going to happen when we lit all these things.
Darkness falls into a third
Oh
trap.
shit.
Little foreshadowing.
Nobody's there though to catch him.
He just
dead.
Okay. Who speaks Celestial?
I do.
Fuck.
Oh.
Corval isn't up here
On
to
the
hear this,
stairs.
unfortunately. Sin, Kip, and Lily.
Yes.
From behind you, out on the island in the center of this pool, there's a very low hum that starts
No.
to literally
Oh,
vibrate the air
yikes.
around you.
No, it doesn't.
As you turn to look, you can see like a perfectly straight vertical line being sliced almost into the fabric of reality. It starts to peel open, and out from it steps a incredible looking figure.
Oh.
What?
Whoa.
They're holding a staff. They have purple robes that are draped over their face and their eyes. There's a single red gemstone in the center. Kip and Lily, you guys immediately get like Leyland Ruin feelings in your bones
Okay.
as you see the red gem.
Oh.
Very similar to the red gems in a lot of the dwarven daggers you guys collected.
Lily,
This
you
figure
should tell
arrives and is
Bard.
speaking in a bellowing voice, but you cannot understand what they're saying to you. He is looking directly at you while he speaks.
Descending stone. Descending stone.
No. I tell him that in this country we speak. No, I'm just kidding.
I was literally going to say the
God.
same thing. I was like, do you speak English?
No, but I do. I do definitely pull out the sending stone.
Oh my gosh.
So you're summoning Corval.
Yes.
Basically, yeah. I just like whatever it
Full on
says. It comes through
sprint.
the sending stone.
Corval's just huffing it.
So
Guess I'd
Corval,
like to approach and
uh,
heal as well.
you arrive and you can literally like feel vibrations in every iota of the material that makes up this place.
So my divine sense is like flaring, like it's bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is well beyond anything that would have ever hit your radar before.
Oh god.
Hmm.
Do I recognize the figure imagery at all?
Nope. But it is going to speak, and because you're the only one who's going to understand it, it will essentially be speaking to you.
Yeah.
What the heck did we just summon? God, I'm curious. When it opened the fabric of time, or whatever it did, was that at all something that I would have kind of experienced by bending luck a little bit, or reaching into the fabric of time myself?
Yeah, you would have like recognized it visually, but the things going on in front of you are like infinitely beyond anything you would have been able to do up to this point.
Okay.
Your abilities absolutely pale in comparison.
Noted.
Oh, good. In Celestial, I'll ask what is appropriate.
Leans over to Sin and is like, "What do you think they're talking about?"
And just for the record, this is the first time you've seen Corval worried.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shoot.
What? No, I don't like
Like,
that.
I've been beat up, bloodied, downed, unconscious, never worried. Like, there's a worried look here.
Not good. It's like, oh, it was like in episode 57 when Captain Paladin faced his ultimate fear.
Exactly, Kip. You just gotta stand strong. Just, you will be good.
Didn't Captain Paladin die in that episode?
No, don't think about that.
I'm pretty sure he got raised from the dead, but like, yeah, we don't have to talk about that.
Would I think that this applies to everything in the room, or is this just me in particular?
It is addressing all of you as a group.
Oh boy.
We summon the secret boss fight?
That we can't beat.
It's the kill.
Can I just take like two steps back so I'm not in like the room?
Bard, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
This entity, and I'll say in common, wants our most cherished, valuable possession or servitude.
The goat,
And
their most valuable possession.
Can you ask
yeah, I push the goat
who
forward.
or what it is?
According to them, they are the god Abathor. I don't know that deity.
Bard, Lily, and Kip recognize that name.
Which name?
Does Darkness?
Abathor.
Abathor.
Yeah,
Leylon
that sounds
Ruin.
familiar.
God of Greed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right
Well,
on.
You guys summon the god of greed.
My memory out of nowhere is just fine all of a sudden on that like this one topic. I cannot remember anything for shit. But Abathor, the god of greed, from like the second session of this entire thing when it was.
Yep.
God damn.
Yep.
That was impressive. Shoot.
Go once. One of our
That was-
most prized possessions.
From each?
Ideally
or, like,
valuable.
Ours as a group.
Valuable in what way?
Gods are vague.
It is true.
Can I pull out one of the gems, the biggest gem that I have from the ruins?
Mhm.
Those original ruins, because I still have 3 gems.
Yes. As you pull it out, the head of this thing swivels and is paying direct attention to you.
Darkness will pull out from his post-vigilante days, his most prized possession, the handy-dandy handler.
Oh no!
What? Wait.
You have to.
What?
You can't. You
Wait,
can't
what
get rid of it.
So, Sin,
You're
I'm gonna whisper to you to try and snuff the flame of the lantern.
My
Oh,
God.
like in the other room.
The 3 torches. I'm gonna whisper to Sin to try and snuff one of them.
I try to like mage hand one out.
In Elvish, since Darkness thinks it's more regal than Undercommon, he will say, "This handle is only for the most greedy, as I once was." He will set it on the ground and kneel.
Out from Abathor comes a mage hand, which collects what you've offered. His attention is still on Bard holding the large gemstone from the Leylon ruins.
I will mage hand it his way and offer.
The moment you cast Mage Hand, you are counterspelled.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to. I was just trying to give this to you, but okay. I put it on the ground.
Another
I
Mage
say
Hand.
that in Dwarvish, though.
Perfect. Another Mage Hand comes from Abathor and collects the gemstone. Sin, are you going to take that advice, or?
Yeah, why not? I'll pull out one of the rubies that I have, and I'll drop it on the ground.
He collects this from you with his Mage Hand. His attention is now focused on Kip, Lily, and Corval.
No. I don't exist.
I mean, who was the god who literally messed me up through the beginning?
Abathor was?
Mm-hmm. It was an altar of Abathor that cursed Kip and Bard.
Yeah.
Ah.
Gave me nightmares for literally weeks. Couldn't get him out of my head. I hate him.
You can try and snuff the torch out and see if that interferes.
I feel like that would make it very
This
angry.
is a little
if-
bit beyond our scope.
If we summoned him and didn't, this isn't like
I'm
he's a
worried
god.
that if
He's
you
not, like, tied
take a
to the-
step, you might disappear.
Like, yeah,
Like, just
like
to
Mage
be
Hand
quite honest.
counterspelled. Like, I don't know. It's a god. Give him some. Darkness will like look over and glare. He'll be like, give him a comic book or something or whatever.
Comic book collection?
Yeah.
Couldn't.
Just one.
You all. It's the only reason. But I will say I'm getting this back at one point. He doesn't take out a comic book, but seeing all the reactions of those dwarven diamonds and stuff that people keep pulling out, he's gonna pull out a full-on dwarven necklace that he picked up at the very, very first of the session. Grabs it. Kip just holds his hand out and drops it on the ground with a good stare.
It is collected with a Mage Hand.
Oh god.
What do you think would happen if I counterspelled his mage hand?
I
Things.
dare you.
I'm tempted.
I mean, TPK. Oh, you counterspelled my mage hand? Die.
There's worse things
Yep.
than death, regrettably.
Who's left?
Uh, Kip, Bard, and Darkness have made their offerings.
Insane. Hopefully.
Is Sin nearby?
Yeah, you're all
I-
here.
Okay, I look at I pull into my I reach into my cloak and I pull out the fungal great axe and I look at Sin. Because I think it's just Sin that can use that.
Yeah.
I don't know that Corval can. I'm like,
Um,
I kind of gesture like, is this okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, and then I just put that in front of Abathor.
It is collected with a mage hand.
Okay.
Sin and Corval are left.
I thought I dropped the ruby.
Oh, yes. Just Corval then.
I grabbed the helmsman helm,
The one
Yeah.
from the orc lair.
the one with the gems in it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I toss it towards the pool of water to see if they'll grab it out of the air.
It is caught and collected by a mage hand. Abathor turns to you, Corval, and is going to speak in Celestial.
And if I wasn't with you all, Kip might be throwing fists.
Yeah.
It would be dead.
Kip,
This is
learn
a
the
god.
teleport spell, and we may visit and get our belongings back.
Oh, I can blink. I technically could go into the ethereal plane and do something. I mean, if he doesn't counterspell me, so.
That's
Yeah.
the first step.
I mean, well, we don't even know where he is
Yeah, we
or
would have
came
to
from.
get to his
you know?
plane.
I mean,
Once
sorry.
we do,
Celestial.
I'll be able to track our belongings.
I mean, if he's a god, he's most likely in the celestial plane.
Yeah,
He's the
but
god of
ethereal
food.
and celestial are not. Are they the same thing?
No, I think ethereal is
Yeah.
one above celestial. Most
So-
gods will reside in celestial, won't they?
So, in the homebrew, the celestial plane is known as Etheria.
Okay.
And above the celestial plane is Asgard, or the timeless plane. And Etheria is basically just the expanse of outer space.
So basically, there's just a bunch of gods roaming.
Yeah.
In a way.
Would they be in Asgard?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's some.
Okay.
The way the universe works is with a sense of like higher dimensionality. So if you exist in the timeless plane, you can also simultaneously exist in lower planes.
Cool.
Okay.
They could still fight him.
The group goes to Asgard and it just becomes God of War. After another.
Or is the god agreed, though? We'll tell you that. That's a for sure.
We all have plans to get up to Asgard at some
Not dark.
At least one of us does.
Really clear mission now. Just wouldn't want to visit the as
be hilarious, just mid-fight, someone's about to die. You can't die, we gotta get to Asgard.
Oh man. At what level do you think we're gonna get to Asgard? That's the question.
20.
20, without a doubt.
I bet we're gonna get there at 17.
That'd be fun.
And we're gonna maybe like have to sneak around or something. Sneak around the gods. And that they're like a bit too powerful, but not quite. Like a little bit too powerful.
Yeah.
It'd be very on brand for us to punch above our weight level.
Run to other gods to get buffs from them so that we can fight other gods.
Yeah, we just
Exactly.
literally
Well, that's how
go
you do
around
it.
Yeah, we
killing
just
minor
play, yeah, we
gods.
play favorites.
Oh my gosh.
So Corval, as he finishes that statement, the figure in front of you vanishes, receding again into the seam in reality that was split open.
As they're
Yikes.
fading, I just say in Celestial, next time we meet, you'll owe me an offering.
Spicy.
That is
Yeah.
spicy.
Kip, the second that thing closes, Kip spits in the general direction.
All of you can feel a creeping sense at the root of your minds. A deep, dark shadow sort of is cast over your minds.
Oh no. Does it feel the same?
Oh
It-
no.
Kip and Bard, you guys know what this feels like.
Ah,
Oh shit.
Dang
Are
it!
we,
Damn it!
oh,
For trucking stink.
are we cursed again?
Now we're stuck underneath
Yeah.
here, and we're
It
all
wanted
cursed.
more than we were willing to give up.
Did it want more sentimental things or more valuable things?
Probably all the above.
Darn it.
Yeah.
I should have just given him my fucking medallion.
Damn it. That son of a biscuit. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
This is
The,
indentured servitude thing.
The gods on the hit list are growing.
Yes.
Yeah, they are. They are very fast. I will kill them all.
Yeah, so
Whoa.
everyone here has been cursed by Abathur. The details of this curse are a bit vague.
Okay.
Not the first
That's
time I've
fine.
been Cursed.
Kip immediately goes into a sour mood and is like, I freaking hate this.
Welcome to Andraka, guys.
Well,
Maybe we don't like.
and I didn't
puzzles.
even have to touch a statue for it.
No. In Undraka, statues touch you.
Damn.
All right. This is like perfect place to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was an
Yeah,
awesome
do you think
session.
we could rest here for
Oh,
next
yeah.
time?
Yeah, we can figure out a rest at the start of the session because
We'll
that
do that. Yeah.
really doesn't take too long to. It's basically just a cut. Just you guys made it so far today.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
steps to the
Not
left.
like if you guys.
Oh my god.
No.
So, just
Could have ran.
Could
just
have
for
ran.
just for the impending sense of doom
Don't do
and
this.
Oh,
Okay.
the surreal.
Don't do this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
There's
no.
a lot. There's a lot.
Oh no.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Yep.
goody. In our spot's a little tiny blip on the
Yeah,
other side
it's
of the
a blip.
world.
Wow.
So this
Amazing.
Undraka is as big as the material plane. Like they are layers of each other.
Do we literally have to walk like across the world?
But you guys are looking for a river that's going to take you to a region of
still-
Undraka known as the Dark Lake.
We're
Wow.
not even. Let me think. We are like a quarter of the way to the beginning of a river.
Oh
Okay.
my
Oh.
god.
And we're gonna have to go down a river? Oh fuck.
This is gonna be a blast.
Here in Andraka, they
Damn.
use like makeshift rafts or even like mushroom caps to ride down.
Oh no, I'm taking one of those servant people and just put them down as a raft.
Oh my god.
Definitely take.
We'll use your body.
So in-game time, it's almost been a day in Undraka. Like a full 24-hour period since you guys arrived, took a rest at the Temple of Vecna, been traveling and gone through everything that just happened. So pretty
You know-
much day one of Undraka down.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a
And-
fun fight too.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's great.
Yeah, getting meta about the fight though, that lizard thing did 48 damage on its normal lightning attack.
Yeah, on its
And that was one of them.
Yeah.
There were two.
That was one of them. Yeah.
You
We
were
were
very
lucky the other
lucky.
one didn't decide to
Yeah,
shoot
that-
because
I feel like
Them-
that fight was
them
a lot of
being
luck.
stuck in the doorway was perfect because they couldn't kill
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, we actually had the perfect spells for. I assume we're gonna do that setup a lot down here in Andraka. Like the knives and my flaming sphere. Like we have a lot of ways to.
Oh yeah.
The spikes were
The
great.
knives,
Yeah,
the
and then
knives
we
have
just
been
run around to
MVP.
the openings.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Waffles is on a little spa break.
How long does it take for your celestial steed to?
So it's a level 2 spell, and to not die to the mom, I used both my spells to kill her.
So we'll have to rest. And
So I have to full
spend the
rest
spell.
just to get the spell back.
Yeah, I think we might be trying to figure out a rest at the beginning.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Wow.
I spent like everything in that fight almost. I have a little bit left.
I actually did not do a lot. I only
I
used
took
2
zero
spells.
damage. Yeah, I took 0 damage and cast 1 spell.
Cast
The only
this spell,
damage,
like,
the only
every
damage I
turn.
took was from Sin.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sin hurt me.
Yeah.
Physical and emotional damage.
I was really worried.
Yeah.
I was like, please tell me the 14 doesn't hit. Please.
Oh, I was worried you were gonna crit her like you did when you
Yeah.
turned on me.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
You were the best person to crit on if I had to crit on any of
Yeah,
us.
absolutely.
So there were 2 main horrifying things that those lizards could do. One was the lightning breath, which is basically just a dragon like lightning breath attack.
Yeah.
But they can also swallow medium and small creatures.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh, damn. That
Yeah.
would have been fun. Try to pull somebody out.
It requires a
Oh,
grapple
yeah.
first, which is what they were really trying to do.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Basically take you.
they
to
would have
the
been
lair
disappointed
and
in
then
Waffles. And yeah,
Yeah.
no, I had Misty Step already planned. I was not gonna see what happens after the grab.
After it drags you down to the heart of the nest.
Right. Yeah.
It's crazy, your Misty Step.
Misty Step's one of my favorite spells.
I
Yeah,
still
it's
haven't
super
gotten the
cool.
chance to use mine.
I've never.
Next
been
time
able
you're about
use
to be
it, but
grappled.
I love watching other people.
I don't get any teleports. That sucks. Clerics.
Yeah.
Suck. I'm just kidding.
Well, I was so surprised because at level 6, bards get to take 2 spells from any class
Oh, what? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
for College of Lore, so I took Counterspell
Oh,
and Misty
College
Step.
of Lore.
Nice.
Nice.
So it's any
This is
6th,
great.
any 5th level spell, right?
Any, well, 3rd level or
Okay.
below. Any, level I had access to.
Gotcha. That's cool. That's actually really nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, I totally, did not know, literally, until I was leveling up. I was like, holy shit, what?
My
Oh.
2 pocket save us in a pinch spells are dispel magic and zone of truth. I think
Oh,
zone
those
of
are pretty
truth,
good.
which is
Yeah.
pretty funny. I think zone of truth is useful. Yeah.
Uh,
I also have hold person, which is pretty good.
Oh, old person does some real nasty
Whole
stuff.
person's
Yeah.
scary if you get it on someone.
Yeah, it's a humanoid. I was gonna maybe use it on the lizard, but it's a humanoid. And there's no way it would have worked. But yeah.
No. But you get very much a Julius Caesar moment when you hold person and the party surrounds the person.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right, I actually got to skedaddle. It was very fun playing. Great
This was
session.
Great.
Yeah, it was a
I
good question.
Was a
just hit
pleasure.
everybody
Good
with that
to see
XP
you.
stick in the chat, so
Okay,
Nice.
nice.
Ooh.
All right. Good seeing y'all.
yep,
Bye-bye.
have a good night.
Yeah, take care.
Wait, in what chat?
Oops, that was a PM. Oops.
Oh, I get experience. Yeah.
Only you.
Only you.
Oh shit.